Wah. Wah. Dun, da, da, da. Dun, da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Wah. Wah. Hi. Wah, 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 wah. I keep moving too much for the camera to keep tracking me. Hi chat, how you doing? How we doing today of days? What up? You know how I was complaining yesterday or last time about B-Seeks not paying me? They paid me, if you didn't know. Extra moment making choices. Okay, I might do that anyway. Ah! Ah! Hi, Suze. How is y'all? Too many pancakes? Save them for later. And then refry them and make them into French toast pancakes. Poke holes in them so that the egg gets through. Day off, yeah! Also, pull your bat that you drew for Anna was really fucking cute. Like, damn. Well, you could French toast the pancakes, or you could just use like normal egg and like poke holes through it and make like a savory pancake. That's my thought, at least. If you did not know, today of days. Alright, that's fine. I need to talk to somebody. Alright. What is this one? Sorry, brain. Today of days. We have a Patreon sponsored game, basically. Once a month, if you didn't know. My brain is frying. Why is my brain frying? Oh god. Why the fuck does it cost $50? What the fuck? Patrons, yeah. They get to choose a game once a month, and they also get to talk to me and ask me whatever the fuck they want for like a month. And then you also get to see pictures of my dog that me and Max post that nobody else gets to see. Me and Max specifically post pictures of the cats and Sam when we can that nobody else gets to see. We specifically do not post it anywhere else on the internet. And, like I said, they get to pick a game once a month. Hi, Sleep. You don't have to. I'm just mentioning what it is more than being like, hey, come join this thing, because I don't feel like anyone needs to be on my Patreon. I don't really give enough interesting things there to well, I guess maybe we could post TikToks early. I might post TikToks early. It's not interesting enough to like warrant mentioning, but Stray Gods was the game that won this year. Thank you for the follow. This month. Wow, my brain is so fried today. What is happening? Did I take the weed without realizing it? Okay, to be fair, Anna, there are pictures that I send you that like potentially go in that channel as well, and or like no, not even that channel gets of Sam. So I'm deep frying your brain. Thank you. I'm like a fried green tomato. Thank you. Dink Donk, wake you up. Oh, I did fix a lot of my slimes this week. I do have a new one coming in, which I will show y'all when I get it tomorrow morning. It's the mirror ball one, so it should be hi Ghastly. Hi you chatter. It should be pretty crunchy. So there's that. I have a plan to make multiple slimes on stream. I'm just probably gonna wait until after WeebCon because expenses are fun. Having to take a service dog with you is fun. It's a whole thing. Yeah. Slime, here. I have, here, hold on. Let me grab my crunchy one real quick. Oh shit, fuck yeah I do. Yeah I do, boy. I'll come to California sometime. Here, hold on. This is my, my Year of the Dragon one. so crunchy. I love it. But it should be another crunchy one like this. It's so good. I'm planning on getting a whole bunch of stuff to buy. Yeah, I remember you telling me that. Hi, Xanry. Well, congrats on first. Fuck, what was it? Brain go burr. Brain go burr today. Like, really. God, this one is so good. The crunchies are so good. I love crunchies, I've realized. I've realized that I love crunchies so much. It's crunchies and cloud slime that I think I realized that I like the most, which will probably be what we try to make when we make it, and I might make like 2 or 3 of them. Which is partially why I'm gonna take some of the ones I got from Momo and take them to WeebCon with me. And be like, hey, where'd you get your slime from? So I have 3 places that I'm looking at. Generally, I buy from Momo slimes, which is where most of mine are from. I also look at Dope Slimes and OG Slimes. OG and Momo being the main ones, Momo being like the main one that I buy for. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from Momo. So, oh, it's so good. I have still been getting into putty though, which is fun. They're good stimmies. Oh, they're such good stimmies. I don't know. I'm not one for like the super wet ones. Other than like maybe 1 or 2, they have to be like special for me. I don't know. Yes, slime. I know you do. I know. Don't worry. Yeah. So I have another one coming in, and then I have 2 more coming in after that. I will happily show those to you when we get them. Yeah, water slimes are. I don't like the sticky like residue that comes off, and like how I have to get it off my hands. Whereas like the cloud ones that I really like. Here, hold on. Let me do this. The he's not even in here. The where are we? There we go. The cloud ones that I just like really like. I don't know, man. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like when they stick. I think that's the main issue for me, is like they stick to me. I think this one is probably the only sticky one that I've ever liked, and I think it's just because of like the sheen to it. I don't know. Oh, that's a hold on. That's a dog hair. Hold on. Ah! There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, but like I don't know. This is fine. This is fine for me, but I much prefer the very crunchy of this that has all like the lava rocks and stuff in it, like the lava rocks. Yeah, they can be kind of boring. That's okay though. That's fair. I didn't think I would like slime or be like very like, oh my god, stimmies for it, but I wound up being that way, and I'm just like, oh, okay. So, and then I have this one, the Moo Moo Crunchy thing, crispy. This one, the strawberry shortcake one that like, the smell's like a little bit too much for me, and I accidentally bought 2, so I'm bringing one to Anna. It's got like little balls in it. Balls. It's got balls in it, but it's like, I don't know. It's like still a little bit sticky for me, but it's like right on the edge. Haha. Haha, haha. Yeah, balls. But lime. Anyway, y'all wanna play a game? I should probably stop talking about my hyperfixations and play a game. I did almost buy a whole... Back to talking about not the game. I did almost buy a whole other slime last night, and it's still available, which makes me very upset. Hold on. Let me show you. This one. This one, like the scarf ones, yeah. This is the red one that I showed y'all, basically, but like the different version. I know I must resist. It's hard. This is literally the type that I really like. Because the one that my favorite one that I've ever gotten from them is this one. This is the pink one I showed you. Hold on, we'll just wait it out. Chatty, you're kind of in the way there, buddy. Chatty, you're kind of in the way. KBBQ, I know. And round one, and all the things. Hopefully most of the places take Amex, because if they don't, I'm fucked. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care about your hot cocoa. Show the one. No, that's not the one I care about. Goddamn. Mama, please. Mama, please. Yes, that's very good. Yes, very good. I have that one too. It is okay. It smells really good. It is okay. This one. Yeah! It's just a big red scarf. It's fantastic. It's so good. Okay, let me drag y'all over here. And then do this and this. And and remove that. Where is it? There it is. This is a very intense game. There are depictions of characters drinking alcohol that feature in certain scenes. There are depictions of an implied stabbing, as well as blood. Okay. Hold on. Let me move chat. There is a character suffering from PTSD, which mood. Concerning being captive during World War II. Jesus fuck. All right, that's a very specific PTSD that I do not. Well, it's fine. There's a character that dies in the beginning, and then another towards the end. And there are themes of what could be considered suicide during the middle of the game. So, if none of that is your jam, I absolutely understand. That is okay. I hope you have a good one. I will see you guys later. Y'all don't need to ever stick around for something that might make you uncomfortable or otherwise. Wait. I need it on the right. There we go. You never have to stick around. It's okay. Yes. And then I was gonna say these. Night mode, yes please. Okay. So this is Stray Gods. Yeah, this is Stray Gods. We're gonna for our team across the world, enjoy the show. The game was made on stolen ground, and knowledge of one very bourgeois political in Australia? No. Canada. I want to say it's Canada. There's like one or two countries that I know when they do this that are like, we've taken this. New Zealand? I don't know. The Sioux? The Nakota Sioux, I feel like are Canada native to America. I mean, it's not that it matters, but it's fine. Sounds like Canada, yeah. Act 1. I am going to do this. Calibrate so I am...
4 hours. 4 hours in a rented gym that still smells like socks and childhood trauma. And where did it get us?
How is audio?
Bored?
By the way.
The band wasn't even looking for anything
She's
specific. We just wanted change. We wanted to see who was out there, if they'd show up.
Everyone is hot, honestly. Damn!
Well, they showed up all right.
Okay.
You know, I had a dream where this exact thing happened. Except we were on stage. And naked.
We were auditioning.
Not all of us. Okay, it was just me. I was naked. I think this went better.
It couldn't be worse. Maybe we should try that.
Hey, we should consider that. We could be the Naked Band, coming soon to a really private auditorium near you.
You know, somehow I believe you'd actually do that.
Damn right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a hard no. Okay, let's just wrap this up. Kaz, do you need a ride?
Just to Brian's. I'm crashing on his couch until I get a new place.
What? You said
Accent.
it'd be 2 days.
Accent.
You know you like having me around. Whatever.
Have you
Accent.
heard yourself snore?
Accent.
Hey, Grace, you okay?
No.
I know you've been.
I'm gonna go with this.
Just
Who
cheer you up.
who boy. Hold on. We're gonna go with this one, and then we're gonna also. Nope. Fuck. What is antlers? I always forget what antlers are. God damn. Move, sippy, pat, kill me. No. Glasses, shrink, F5. Thank you. Because it just feels a little bit more fitty. Anyway, you're the best. I'm okay. It's frustrating. I know you meant well. Hi. Okay. I know what you meant. It's fine. No, chat, you stop it. Okay. This has no longer become borderless window, which is funny to me. So 1 second. There we go. Apparently hitting F5 does that for me. I'm okay.
I'm fine, Freddy. I'm really okay.
Yeah? You don't seem okay.
Well, I guess I just thought this would be easier, you know? How did I even get here?
I know. It's okay, Grace. I'm right here with you.
Is she gonna?
Music is your life, Freddy. You're the drummer, the lyricist. All of this was your idea. I wish I knew where I fit.
Fuck.
I think you fit. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You coming?
I'm gonna hang out a bit.
Oh,
more,
that's
but-
3D. Oh. Oh, the environments are 3D. Oh. Oh. It took me a minute. Damn. That's fucking. They don't. That's good. Shit.
Boat lost at sea with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. Is the world too much?
Oh, Lujan, you always bring the wild energy. Let's keep it PG while we crush it in Fortnite, okay? Glowing star.
Everything I've learned wasted on a girl who doesn't know how to be free. Like a boat lost at sea with no sails, not a breeze. I am
Hi, ma'am.
drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
Hi.
Oh,
Sorry.
Calliope!
I heard you from outside. My name's Calliope. You have an amazing voice. I hope you know that.
thanks. I'm Grace. Are you here for the audition, or...?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Everyone else is gone.
I'm afraid it's just me, Calliope. The rest of the band already left, so...
Well, I don't mind if you don't.
Alright! Well...
With the fire furious, I have burned my tongue. Grief from all the promises, too many dreams unsung. All the steps I didn't take, and paths proved untrue. Is there any path through? Like a boat lost at sea, though I'm about to with no sails, you still have your life ahead. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. All things that lose their
I think I need a divorce. I'm very gay.
can
I'm actually pretty gay.
find it again. There is no inertia in the ocean.
Oh. Oh? Huh, okay. Sometimes you need to think your ways have a problem. Grace is sneakier, smarter, and witty. Your face, Craig Punt, not afraid to get reckless and aggressive. This is Grace with a soul and charisma. She tries to do the right thing and effort. Okay. Yeah, I would... do that. Yeah.
You are right, Calliope. There's always a breeze. But if I build a sail, can I trust the wind to guide me?
Wow. What was that?
It's called being gay, ma'am.
Your song was just so wonderful. I had to finish it with you. I hope that's all right. I also know what it feels like to be lost. To feel as if you have no place to turn. That's why I had to come inside.
You aren't here to audition.
You didn't come here for the audition, did you? You didn't even know about it.
Caught and called out. I was nearby and your song called to me. I
need to
didn't want
grab
you
a
think I
blanket.
was
I'm kind of
deranged or
cold.
something.
Shit.
Weirder things have happened, I guess.
May I ask you why you feel so adrift?
Man, we look like the same age!
young.
What?
Surely your life is just
Man, we look the same age almost. What? Joke about it.
You sound like my guidance counselor.
Then I should apologize.
No, it's fine. There's just only so many times someone can ask what's wrong with you before you start to think there's really something wrong with you.
Oh
But
no.
what does she know? If only she could see me now, right?
I think she'd see what I see.
Depression, that's what's up. Oh shit. Fuck. Shit.
Am I gonna see you again? I know you didn't really come to join the band, but...
I hope to see you again, Grace. Perhaps soon.
Right. See you then.
Oh my god, the coontail hair. The scene kid hair. Fuck. Oh. Shit.
Did you lose your keys, Fred? I thought you'd be... What the... Calliope?
Oh! Oh!
I didn't know where else. I'm so sorry, Grace.
Help.
Oh god, you're hurt.
No. No, you have to wait. You can't go. I didn't want to do this to you. Not like this. I'm so sorry.
What do you mean? Hey, Calliope! Please, please, come on.
What? What?
What is that?
Oh, that's... She took her balls. Oh, don't put the blood in your hair. Ball, yeah, singular. Hi. I assume.
I can wait.
Yeah, Hermes.
Take your time.
Is that my door?
Technically, it's my door. Or our door, maybe? I came as soon as I could.
They absolutely read his Tran mask. Holy shit. Help? Help!
I think she's dead. We need help. You need to call someone.
Well, I'm someone. I got called. Happens every time one of us dies, you know?
Oh. Oh
She really is
no.
dead, huh? Man.
God damn it.
So,
I have to
of course
open my
I wanna
Notion
talk to you. Sucks, but you know.
and make a character note and be like, trans mask Hermes, and be like, maybe I'm gonna write that. What is happening?
I don't understand. None of this makes any
Oh.
sense. She's dead, and I don't...
Look, I can see you don't know squat about this, so I'm gonna explain real quick, but then you gotta come with me, okay? When Cal died, you saw a shiny thing come out of her, right?
Yeah.
That was her soul. That's what made her a god.
Yeah.
A what?
It's in you now, which makes you a god. Surprise, right? With me so far? Cool. Let's go.
Hermes is actually trans. Yay! Fantastic. Don't worry about it. Okay, Athena. This helps a lot that I know a lot of Greek mythology.
Where are we?
Sorry to drop you and run, but when an idol dies, there's like 100 different things I gotta do.
Bye,
No,
Hermes.
wait. Where did you bring me? How did we get here?
The chorus can explain. Don't touch anything. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Wait, come back! Okay. Yeah, I'll just wait here and, not touch...
Athena and who's the... Mars is... Athena and Mars. Who's Mars? Not Trojan. Because there's stuff from every god here. Because there's Athena's owl and then the helmet of Mars, who I can't remember his actual name. Ares, yeah. Yeah, I'll interchangeably probably use Roman and Greek. You were told to not touch it. You were told to not touch it. Ooh, I'm gay. Yeah, there is a Perseus statue, the image of Medusa. There's a lot of things. I'm gonna say the dude is Dionysus on a random guess.
Our beloved sister, the last of the muses, has passed on.
I'm gonna say that's
You,
Athena.
Our new sister,
Yeah.
delivered to us by dear sweet Hermes. It's, Grace, yes?
Yeah.
Yes?
Oh, my. You have had quite the day, haven't you?
No, that's son. Son. What's his name? God damn it. The brother of the one who's the archer and the deer. Apollo, thank you. I don't know what the last person is though. Who are you?
Someone died in my arms.
Artemis is his twin. Yeah. So
Where is this? How did I get here? Who are you people?
Oh, so many questions. This is my office, and I expect you arrived through one of Hermes' portals.
I don't know who the last
The
two
shiny
are.
doorway.
As for who we are, well,
I don't know who the last two are, and I'm trying to figure it out before they tell me. Maybe Nyx, but Nyx is from hell, so maybe not. Maybe that is... You probably won't guess. Fuck.
that does require some explanation, I agree. Allow me to
I'm gonna
introduce
say the one
myself.
with Apollo is his
I
twin.
am Athena, goddess
Yeah, I
of
know you're
wisdom.
Athena.
This is Apollo.
Yep.
God of prophecy, dressed for the occasion as always. The wondrous
Okay.
Aphrodite, goddess of
That was
love.
my second
And
guess.
the
She's
one
gorgeous.
glaring at you is Persephone,
Pretty?
queen of the underworld.
Hi!
Together,
Mommy?
we are the chorus.
Mommy?
We rule over the idols.
Mommy?
We for the gods who remain.
Hi!
All of us.
I
Here in the
whoa.
modern world.
Shit. Are gods are real?
Gods aren't real. They can't be. They're...
Stories, myths, legends.
Clearly.
If you're real, you'd be all powerful. You wouldn't be hiding or...
Don't pay
Oh.
much attention to these old tales about us, Grace. They weren't very true to
I was
begin with,
thinking that it
and,
was
well, truth be told,
his
we've
twin just because
diminished
of
since
the
those
imagery
days.
of like leaves and stuff, yeah. But it's more
Doesn't mean
pomegranates.
we're helpless, of course. Far from it. Yet, at the end of the day, we too are just people. Trying to get by.
And you just live here?
Right, and you live here. Not in some city in Europe or a...
On top of a mountain? Oh, I know. Once we roamed marble halls, and now fashionably appointed apartments.
There is
We
so
have
much.
Wi-Fi. We move with the times, Grace. We have to, if we're going to remain hidden and survive.
Oh,
The mortals grow more and more clever.
there's a
with
lot
each
of
passing
clamshell
century.
shapes in Aphrodite, which is why.
Television. I do what I must.
Yeah, that's fair.
You expect me to believe that gods, idols, have been living among us for what, thousands of years?
Yeah,
You're thousands of years old.
yeah.
No, I'm not trying to make you believe anything. Not at all. If you'd like to believe this office is right outside your front door, or that we are, I don't know, actors, religious fanatics, by all means. The only thing I do need you to grasp is that you are here. This is real, and like it or not, it is happening.
You said I'm a
Well,
god.
you said, and Hermes said, that I'm a god now too. And an idol.
That is true.
That thing that came out of her that went into me.
We call it an eidolon, the part of Calliope's soul which
Okay.
made her an idol, which now makes you one.
Athena, we are wasting time.
The reason you're here, Grace, the reason why we made you wait so long while we debated, is because we have rules. Those rules mean we can't admit into our ranks a usurper. Never mind a possible murderer. I
Oh,
know this will all come as a shock, and I'm so sorry to say it, but I'm afraid you have to die.
what? What? What gives you the right?
What do you mean? What do you mean you have to die?
It's exactly as it sounds, Grace.
You can't do that. What about a trial? You aren't the police. Why hasn't someone called the police?
Calliope's blood is literally on your hands.
But it isn't.
Oh, she looks so helpless. Maybe we
should do as we agreed. Calliope's line would end, yes, but what other option do we have? Let a usurper remain an idol?
Justice has to be done, for Calliope's sake.
Hi, Violet. Welcome to being gay.
Justice.
Oh. Hello.
You cannot hide
Oh!
from this reality.
Oh!
I'm not hiding, though a little lost here.
If you are lost, little girl, this bears explanation.
Yeah.
Dear child, please.
Yes, hi.
listen. You have usurped a muse. No recourse to be arranged.
But it's unfair.
I know, but our laws cannot be changed.
Yes, they can.
But she came to me.
You must realize there are simple rules. If one of us dies, these rules have been the tools that she.
You must know. I didn't do it. Is it weird this isn't song?
That the muse is gone.
Oh.
I'm afraid you'll have to see. The chorus is in accord. Justice won't be ignored.
I disagree.
Oh. You gonna mansplain for us, Apollo?
Did I hear that correctly?
You've been quiet this entire time, Apollo. Why speak up now?
I grieve Calliope's loss just as much as the rest of you, but I can't let you do this.
Sorry, I'm making fun of this, Roddy.
What if Grace speaks the truth? What if Calliope chose her? And what if Calliope was murdered by her? What if Grace stole her Eidolon?
Then we need to find out. Don't you want justice?
Oh, Apollo, I thought
It is Troy Baker! Ha! Let me prove myself.
I can prove myself. If you let me. I can try.
We aren't seriously considering this.
Very well. This one time. I put a motion before the chorus. Do we allow Grace the right to prove her innocence?
Yes.
I think so. Yes. Fine.
And there we have it.
So I'm alive?
So no dying. Am I hearing that right? No Grace getting smited by the gods?
You say Calliope chose you. I would like to believe that. I truly would. You have 1 week to find out what happened, Grace.
What happens after?
I'm not a cop!
There will be a trial.
I'm not a
If you cannot
detective!
provide proof of your innocence by then, oh,
You should tell me those reasons
our
in Discord,
original
Anna.
verdict stands.
This is so unreal.
This is not real. I fell down some stairs, right? I'm in a coma. A nice, normal coma.
Oh, would that were so. For then Calliope would still be with us.
You can wake up any minute now, Grace. Any minute.
We're not going to keep you, Grace. You have much to do.
Okay, hold on. This kept... Oh, hello! hold on. I heard that idol came collect me in an apartment. Involved in Calliope's death. Seems surprised I'm not really broken up. Not hurry. Thinking. Huh. Okay, so you can like go in. Or you should when I'm visiting her house. Oh. Okay. Okay.
Before you go, however,
It's a murder mystery.
a
Yeah.
few rules.
Read the bit about Athena. Athena's supposed to be this goddess of wisdom, but she says, how does that work? Is this a power of hers? Does she just know things? She's supposed to be really powerful, but how? She seemed like my mom or anyone's mom. Maybe that's why she is to the idols, the mom who looks after them and keeps them going. She smiles. She makes a scary mom that demands to speak to the manager. Oh god, she's a Karen. Oh. Maybe she's the cool mom, or maybe she'll keep smiling while she smothers me with the pillow because she's thousands of years old and I'm basically nothing in comparison. And maybe she killed Calliope and make me an annoyance because that means her murderer didn't get quite take, but then get quite take? What? And that means me an annoyance because that means her murder didn't quite take. Okay, but then why did she give me the chance to prove myself? If she really wanted me dead, couldn't she have said, nope, no vote, let's nip this in the bud? Idols are confusing. Yeah.
For existence to the mortal world. This includes mortal authorities that cannot help you. Do not harm another idol. Do not leave the city. Do as the chorus commands. Otherwise, do whatever you must to find the true killer, if they exist.
Okay.
Oh, that's all?
Welcome, dear sister.
And do help yourself to a cookie.
Thanks, Mommy. Oh, I have a week. Oh no. Okay, to the apartment. Oh boy. Did they get the body out of my apartment at least?
Grace?
Oh no.
Grace!
Hi.
Hi. Hi. Hi. You're kidding, right?
Let me guess, I've been
When
gone.
I came home, the door was wide open. You weren't answering your phone. Kaz and Brian are still out looking for... Grace... We thought something happened to you. Wait, did something happen to you?
Yeah. Kidnapped by aliens.
Well, if you don't want to tell me, you don't have to.
Big, scary aliens.
You were gone all night. Why didn't you answer your phone? Well, I was calling and calling.
What?
This wasn't some hookup.
Oh, that's wine and drink and fuck fawn brain Dionysus. Probably. It was not a hookup.
It was definitely not a hookup. I'm allowed to say that much, I think.
Pan or Pan?
Wow,
Yeah, it
just
could be
saying.
Pan.
Like you're a secret spy? Have you been a secret spy this whole time? Because if you have, that's pretty cool.
It might be Pan, actually. I don't remember Dionysus being a fawn frequently.
Hi there.
It's Pan!
Who is this, Grace?
Oh, he's hot.
Why does he have horns?
Oh, he's so hot. I have something to...
So, a lot's happened since I saw you last, Freddy. Like, a lot.
Ooh.
You don't say.
She's not freaking out about this!
You see the horns because I allow you to see the horns. That's crazy, right? As for who I am, I've been known most often as Pan. So you call me that, if you must call me anything.
Pan, of the Greek gods. Pan. Wait, is some kind of cosplayer?
The days of idols being called gods are well behind.
I'm so glad that I'm pansexual and I can just enjoy everybody.
I am the real article.
Oh my god. So it's a sex
The
update!
newest idol, a helping hand.
Oh my god.
You look lost, don't you?
Pan is the god of fear? I thought he was the god... Hold on. Is he? I didn't think he was. I thought he wasn't a god at all. Oh, shit. I did not know that, Anna. That's awesome, because I also brain Greek mythology go burr, and I know way too much of it because I was obsessed with it as a kid, so, like... Why are we so good at being part of each other's lives and interests? What the fuck? Yeah, no, he's the god of, like, flocks and improvisation and a companion to the nymphs. I want to talk.
So we can just talk about this in front of Freddy.
Haven't you? Darling. And here I drop my glamour and everything.
He called it a glamour.
I was told we're not supposed to. Talk about it, that is.
Talk about what? Grace, tell me.
The prohibition is against revealing the idols to the mortal world. She's not the mortal world, is she? She can be trusted, can't she?
Why do I have the feeling that I'm gonna regret not leaving with Brian and Kaz?
Oh, I can guarantee it.
The words coming out of his mouth are illegal.
Huh? I guess.
Oh.
Do you believe in this, Grace?
You know what? I had
Sure,
proof.
but I had proof. I traveled through a magical door.
Which sounds extra cool.
I was a little distracted.
Well, I have a million questions, but I can ask them later.
I don't know.
The important thing
I would
is
like
that
to
I'm
meet everybody
here
first.
to support my best friend.
I'm tempted to look up all the characters to romance, but
You are taking
I don't
this
want to.
way better than I did.
Yes, well, nobody's threatening me.
That is a good point.
You need help, so I help. Even if it means tracking down god killers.
Such darling camaraderie. It brings a tear to my eye. It truly does.
Stop talking!
Speaking of killers.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You wound me, dear lady. I've come to offer advice to our newest idol, a foundling who was set adrift most cruelly.
Oh, he speaks in a, not Cajun. There's another term for it, and I cannot think of it, and it's from Louisiana, and it's the most cruelly sort of part of it, and I can't think of the word for it. It's not Cajun. It's some sort of French accent partially, and oh boy, how'd you know about me?
Seems rather convenient, you showing up with advice. How did you even know I existed?
A little bird told me, if you must know. Very useful, those little birds.
He's not gonna tell you, Grace.
There's not much to tell. Among the idols, news travels swiftly. We are a tiny village of godly busybodies. I heard of your arrival, and I know how obtuse the chorus can be. So here I am. You're welcome.
Creole! It's Creole. Thank you, Xanri. I looked it up around the same time you did. What's in it for you?
So you're here purely for my sake then? Like a charity cake?
My dear sweet girl, as far as you're concerned, I am the
Thank you for the
god
brain
of
cell.
charity cases.
Because he reminds me of,
Pan was the god of lust and
Yeah, he was.
mischief.
Yeah, he
Doesn't sound too
was.
charitable to me.
Ah, yes. The old tales of the gods. Such
Yeah, he
antics,
was.
Such fantasy. Pay them no mind.
what's the word I'm looking for here? Yeah, the villain and the princess and the frog.
You know, you could be the killer, for all I know.
Come to mislead you, perhaps. How fiendishly clever of me. Well called, darling.
And maybe even true.
Poor, poor Pan! To be eternally maligned and mistrusted. Alas, And alas, goddamn.
I also want to kiss all the murder suspects.
There's a line of idols waiting to offer you advice, Grace. But whether you accept mine or not is for you to decide.
I like that his tie is like slightly off center. It's a really
I
nice
still don't
addition
trust
to
you.
his character.
Nobody does anything for free.
Now. Who said I was doing anything for free?
Here we go.
I have not, however, asked for anything.
As of yet. I'm tempted to take off subtitles because it's like spoiling what he's saying for me, but I know subtitles help y'all. Okay. Tell me your advice.
Okay, I'll bite. What's your advice? I have to admit, I don't really know where to start.
Well, I'm not normally one to run amok telling others how to live their lives. But have you considered using your powers?
What even are my powers?
My powers.
Music, art, passion. You are the last muse, and all these are now your province.
My province?
What do you mean, my province?
Each of us has, how shall I say, our talents. Yours is music, as befits a muse.
You're like the original rock star, Grace.
I'm so glad that she's taking this so well.
Find Calliope's murderer.
Allow me to expedite the process of understanding. Now then, close your eyes. You hear that? It's
Okay, I need to turn them off because I'm reading them, and I need his voice to have the cadence that they intended it to.
From you. When you sing, what emotion does it summon?
I don't know.
You open your eyes, you look into the crowd, and you feel
powerful.
Grace, you know.
Oh no! Whew. Oh no. Nope. Fuck. God damn it! Hey, we'll be back in 3 minutes. What's up? How are y'all? How y'all doing? Oh my fucking god. I might actually play this game on stream fully during the week. So far. That's where I am. And I don't say that a lot, especially about visual novels or RPGs. Hey, I'm hot but yeah. Yeah. Oh shit, right, there's a Nintendo Direct today, isn't there? Yesterday? Today? I forget. Yeah. Today, not much was announced. Alright. Well, that's boring. I'm just kind of scrolling through Twitter to see, like, what there was. Yeah, no, oh my god, can I just see? Nintendo Direct. Just go to this site. God damn it. Nintendo Direct. Okay, then fucking Nintendo then. Of America. Just show me your Twitter. What did you announce? Pocket Jockey? Uh-huh. It's a card game that's also, it's solitaire. That is also horse racing. Got it? Suica multiplayer. Uh-huh. I don't know what those are. Contra. Another Crab's Treasure. Oh god, a South Park game. Star Wars. Grounded. World of Goo. Epic Mickey again. Battletoads, Killer Instinct, Stake, Battle and Roll, and Blast Corps got added. Endless. Ah, Endless Ocean got added? Oh, we might actually do that though, and just play Endless Ocean. I actually love games like that where you just run around and vibe. Yeah, Suika's the watermelon game. Minecraft stuff. Okay. Yeah, that's really weak for a game. Nintendo Direct. I have to admit. I mean, I get it. Like, if I was any of these indies, I'd be very excited, right? But, I don't know, the Nintendo Direct stuff does not interest me all that much. What even is Suika multiplayer? Hold on. Yes, I know the ad thing is still up. Oh, it's like Puyo Puyo. Okay. Suika Game really looked at Twitch and was like, bro, let's cash in on that. Okay. Anyway. Gah.
Wait. No, it's okay, Freddy. This is all me? What do I do?
Start singing.
Now?
Why not? Time's a wasting.
I try.
How the hell did you find me? This is the weirdest night I've ever had. And you say I have powers? How could this possibly turn out bad? Am I doing it now?
Brilliant.
I don't follow. Are those really actual horns? And this singing is so hard to swallow. Can you hear me, Grace? What's going on? So sorry you had to be here for this. I'm in the dark too as you're hearing this. Like I know that I'm in full control, cause the words and the tunes I feel here in my soul. If this is a power, I'm not overthinking it. If this was a drink, I'd be drinking it. But someone is dead and I'm losing my head. Like the goat said, this is my time, time to shine.
Oh.
This is my time, time to shine. Grace, nothing makes sense here. And won't the carpet be covered in fleece? And you said someone died here. Shouldn't we then just call the police?
I need their help.
Freddy, this map is uncharted. Let's hear him out. I know how you feel. Me, I'm just getting started. I wish you could feel this. It's kind of unreal.
Yeah.
Grace, have you gone delirious? Stranger danger could not be more serious. You've been hurt before by mysterious men.
That's fucking awesome, Roddy. I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice.
I'm worried that this guy has got to you.
Don't think Freddy is ready to let go of you.
What? There's so much he's yet to explain, but all I want is to sing it again. It's my time, time to shine. This is my time, time to shine.
Okay. What are you gonna do now then?
Good question. It's my choice, right?
Totally. This is all you.
Grace, be careful.
Everyone.
I never knew I had that in me.
Who's making this happen? This isn't a game.
You don't understand.
This has all gotten out of hand.
Nothing for Grace will ever be the same.
That's it, shut up. This is a wreck. If I had four hands, I'd grab you both by the neck. This is my life and it's happening to me. If we can't work this out, it's just gonna be my time. Time to shine. My time. Time to shine. He's taking us both for a ride. My time. I could go it alone. Time
Oh no. Oh no. So okay. Here's my train of thought. I love Freddie. She's my best friend, right? But she can only do so much right now. But I also need to not trust Pan. I can't trust any of the gods. Like, yes, he did come to me and to give me advice, but at the same time, that doesn't make him trustworthy outright because it just doesn't. I need to figure this out myself, I think.
All right, enough. This isn't a game to me. I'm not picking sides. My life is on the line.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I suppose we did get carried away. But this is your power, Grace. You draw out the passions from within. I trust you can see how that might be useful in your investigation.
But I didn't have full control.
Sure, but I have to admit, I didn't feel completely in control.
Bah!
Of course not.
Looks like formal_skeleton_ knows how to drop the moves. Maybe we can incorporate some dance emotes into our
Formal,
game
welcome to
too.
everybody being very
Dancer,
gay.
Man dancing.
She elicits. She inspires.
That's fantastic, Roddy.
Are you done? You've helped Grace already, right?
Indeed I have. But I do have one more thing to impart. For all your powers, you still need a place to begin your search. And this
Are you? Where are you?
An address. In the city. Where Calliope was staying, I do believe.
You should have led with that.
You have Calliope's address? You should have started with that.
And miss
Got
all
it.
the dancing? Nonsense. Now this I consider a favor. One I hope you'll remember in future dealings.
He reminds me of, it's a different kind of entity that I cannot think of the name
That's
of.
perfect. We can look for clues there. What this Calliope was doing, who her enemies were.
I should remind you there is an element of danger. A killer is on the loose, no?
Bye, Marvel! Have a good one!
Then I'll need her help.
Then I'll definitely need backup.
You'll be fine. After all, what's a mortal to do that you cannot?
I can speak Hindi.
Oh.
Okay, fine. I get it. I need to find Kaz and Brian. Just tell them you're okay. If, not the other stuff.
Then I guess I'll go check this place out on my own.
Oh.
So glad that's settled. I'll let you get to it. I've drinking to resume. Ta-ta.
Sorry, I have to go get drunk. Shit. I'm gonna actually switch to. Hold on. Where is it? This one. Because I feel like it fits the style of the game more. I'm worried. Yeah, I can do that.
It's open. That's not a good sign.
You should be a little bit quieter now.
This is Calliope's apartment? I don't know what I was expecting, but not this. Hello?
Pog online poggers.
Oh, sure, Grace, good
Wait,
job.
hold on.
Just announce to the killer that you're here.
Online poggers.
I better have
That
a
should
look
be better.
around.
Have a good nap, Lime. Okay. She has a Warhol painting? Elegant painting. Light. Guitar. Drums. Harp. Instrument. Sure.
So many instruments in here. Did she play all of them?
Probably. Okay, so we can just look at everything.
Giant harp. Of course there's a giant harp.
Of course there is.
I want to believe this is just an ironic photo of Elvis and she wasn't like his muse or...
Oh.
Damn, look at that. That's beautiful. How do you even get one of these?
Light. Lights are still on.
After Calliope left the audition, where did she go? Did she follow me? Did she come here? Did she paint that? Looks like it belongs in a museum. Andy Warhol, yeah, that makes sense. I wonder how many celebrities she knew.
Enough. Drums. I want to look at all the things.
Right. These aren't... Do I inherit these as the new muse? Is that even okay to ask?
I mean, maybe. Maybe?
I don't see anything useful down here. Maybe there's something upstairs?
Oh, that's a good transition, actually. What the fuck?
Oh man, keep it together, Grace. It's just your average, everyday...
There were only 3 muses, you know, not 9. Whenever they found someone who made something truly masterful or created a new art form, they'd pass on their eidolon. Take a new name. And see, that's how the moles became confused. They got it wrong. Like they got almost everything about us wrong.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing? Sitting here in the dark?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Preparing your villainous monologue?
Warning.
I'm grieving.
Yeah.
For a dear friend. If I may ask, how did you find this place? And what are you doing here?
I need answers.
Why do you think? 1 week to prove my innocence, remember?
Yeah, I do remember, yes.
This is Calliope's home. Seemed as good a place as any to start.
I honestly wish I could help you, Grace. You and Calliope both deserved better.
Why'd you speak up for me?
Thank you for, you know, speaking up for me.
It wasn't right, what they were doing.
It still isn't. I still need help.
I'm not disputing that, Grace. I just don't think that I'm the one to help you.
Why is this room a mess?
This room is a mess. Did you do this?
With this? It was like this when I got here.
And you didn't think that was in the least bit strange?
I didn't think much of it. I came here to be reminded of Calliope, not to search through her things. That and it's cleaner than my place.
You know, that's fair. That's fair.
Can you tell me about Calliope? I barely knew her, but she seemed...
She was a beautiful soul, if troubled.
Troubled?
She thought the idols had lost their way. She argued with us, with all of us, that we needed to change. We hadn't spoken in years. I hadn't seen her home before today.
What?
I'd rather not talk about it.
That's fair. Why can't you help me?
Why can't you help me exactly? Pan said there's no specific rule against it.
You've already met Pan? How odd. It's not that I'm forbidden to help you, Grace. It's that you don't want my help.
Of course I do! You have to know more than me about almost everything!
My help will only make things worse.
How is that possible?
What?
I've been sentenced to death.
And without my help, you stand a chance of avoiding that fate.
So let me get this straight. You'll speak up for me, but you won't lift a finger to help.
You don't want me to do more.
You keep saying that, but it doesn't make any sense. If you didn't want to help, that'd be one thing. But insisting I don't want you to? Why not?
Oh, he's tall. What?
I can't do this.
Can you explain why? Shit.
Calliope was clearly important to you. Don't you want to know the truth?
Of course I do.
Then what's the problem? Don't do it for me. Do it for her.
Well, that feels bad.
I haven't sung in centuries.
According to Pan, I can't force anyone to do anything.
Phantom pains from a missing friend, feeding thoughts, thoughts that never end. What did I do? What didn't I do? Here she is, only in your head. Long gone fights, but they're never dead. What did I do? What didn't I do?
What did you do? What didn't you do?
Cause and effect. The earth shook and my instinct was protect. She said, come, there's waves to ride. I stayed shut inside, and that's where she and I would disconnect. Cause and effect.
You held fast. What's that about?
Stubborn me, thought I'd wait her out. Usually, she'd come back to me. You see, she'd return. We'd do that old dance, knowing both there was not a chance that I would change. But she never came.
Cause and effect. Somebody finds you here, they might project and think you
killed her. No.
Then help me and you'll show I never had a reason to suspect. Cause and effect.
But I've tried.
Never with me. We haven't tried.
Let's see.
But if it's too hard, just say.
Literally grieving.
It's okay.
Oh no!
There is some change we
Oh, this is gonna make me cry.
play. On a loop, it will always say, what did I do? What didn't I do? It's a song you can't erase, but you can make a time space for what you will do. Something
Very well, I'll help. I'm uncertain what you expect me to do.
Athena called you the god of prophecy, didn't she? Isn't that telling the future?
Prophecy is the last thing you need, Grace.
It'd be helpful if you could explain why, exactly. This is all new to me, remember?
Yes, of course, that's true. It's so easy to forget that. To receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might happen, it's to be told what will happen. To know a prophecy is to be bound to its outcome.
Yeah.
Only in ignorance is one free to choose.
I'm talking about fate.
You're talking about fate, aren't you? Destiny.
I am.
I can't say I've ever believed in fate.
You probably didn't believe in magic either, but here we are.
That's a good point.
My power is to pick at the strands of fate and make a single path clear. But in doing so, all other paths vanish. Worse, prophecies are never crystal clear. Sometimes you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
So I'm doomed?
So you're saying I'm doomed. All roads lead to doom, and there's nothing I can do about it.
No, that's not what I'm saying. You're still free to act, Grace. But there might be something else I can do to help. Come with me. There's someone I'd like you to meet.
There might be a clue in her house. Whatever. Poseidon?
This is where you live?
No.
Oh, yes. Sometimes. And excuse the mess. I don't get many visitors.
It's fine.
Don't worry about it. I have 3 brothers. I've seen a mess or two.
Well, you're being kind. I admit I hadn't realized how bad it was.
You said
You
I'm here to meet someone?
Are a trash fire, sir.
Do you know what an oracle is?
Oh, shit.
You mean like the Oracle of Delphi? People went to ask her questions, I think, or was that just another story?
Oh, you know about that. Okay.
They actually got really high, usually off of
There have been
volcanic
many
fumes.
oracles over the ages. They serve as a sort of conduit for my powers. This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means.
Is his oracle a cat?
There's always been one. Over the ages, no matter where I go, one manages to find
No,
me.
never mind.
Meaning there's an oracle here.
There is.
Hi.
What?
I've brought someone to see you.
Hi, kiddo.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not a magic fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you? Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the Oracle, I'm certainly not his Oracle.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, it's lovely to meet you. No, shit, hold on. I gotta do a thing with, I got stuff on my hands. It's lovely to meet you. No!
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. He said you might...
Oh, I know what he said. Paul thinks just because I crash here, he can interrupt me whenever he pleases.
I mean...
Look, I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
I ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Don't get your abs in a twist. Okay, so Paul brought you all this way just to see little old me. What's on your mind, sis?
You keep calling him Paul.
You keep saying Paul. Do you mean Apollo?
Yeah, I know. Apollo, if that is his real name, says he's a god of prophecy, blah, 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 blah.
But you don't believe him.
Believe him? Who'd believe that? It's super weird.
I know this voice actor, but I don't
He's a decent guy, so
know from
he can
where.
be Apollo if he wants, but I just can't call him that.
So you live here.
Do you live
Hold
here?
on. I know this voice
crash
actor.
Here, yeah. Better here than home.
She showed up one day, as the oracles do. Naturally, she is welcome to stay as long as she likes.
And see the way he talks. I thought maybe he was a creepiverse, but nah, Paul's aight.
The highest of praise.
He'd be more alright if he did some laundry.
What? How will they
Tell
know?
me, is Apollo always so...
Incredibly emo? Like a sack stuffed with sad?
I am standing right here.
Don't get me wrong. It grows on you after a while.
Grace, surely this is
What is
not
she
what you came
from that
for.
I know? That. Destiny 2. Proud family. You're right.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I just can't resist.
It's fine. I just
What do I do?
don't need to be put under the microscope in my own abode.
Abode. He cracks me up.
Good with
So
computers.
you're an oracle who uses the internet, huh?
Like I said, it's my handle, and yeah. It's a sweet setup, huh? Some of it's even legit.
The parts I purchased for her, presumably.
Sorry, I'm seriously trying to
Bargain
find
for, fair
where I
and
know her
square.
from.
And I keep telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
I don't know what that is.
It's the 21st century, Paul. And your 21st century Oracle needs her some download speed, okay?
She has so many things that she's worked on.
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah, I've been checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learned to use the computer. Here, hold up, I'll show you. There. The apartment was originally purchased 2 years ago by a holding company, Core with a K Enterprises.
She was Niobe in Winx Club and Stormy. Oh, that's where I know her from.
Persephone.
I think. Got it. The one from the chorus.
Persephone is in the one from the chorus. The one who wanted me dead, Persephone.
Got it. There's.
I wasn't aware Persephone and Calliope were friendly. Certainly not friendly enough for Persephone to give Calliope an apartment. The good news is that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her if you like.
Also, hi, Sanguine. I've never played this, and I got recommended it on Patreon, so you're helping me now?
Whatever happened to, I can't help you, Grace. I'll just make it worse, Grace.
I admit, you've got me curious.
Great! We're all done now.
Thank you for your help, Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today.
If he had blue or gray eyes,
Perhaps
I
go
would
for
be
a
losing
walk.
my mind, I think.
Yeah, sure, will do. Leave a tip on your way out.
Hi, Yaki! Okay, I'm gonna do a thing on the side and I'm not going to tell you what it is. Don't worry about it, chat. Yeah, I know that. Oh, fuck off with this. Okay. Okay. Underworld it is. Let's go. Let's meet her. And then I think I'll pick from there.
Welcome to the underworld.
Wow.
It's a comedy club?
How have I never heard of this place?
Hi, Pan.
Secret.
I see you.
Still managing to draw a crowd every night. Don't ask me how.
Who is the god of bondage? Asking for a friend? Because
Here in the underworld, idols can be
hey,
themselves,
Hermes.
even if they don't look human.
There are idols here other than Persephone?
Almost
Eros.
Is it dangerous?
Should be.
Oh,
But
shit.
Before Calliope, I would have said an idol getting murdered was next to impossible. If we're to find Persephone in all this, we'll need to split up. Have you considered what you'll say to her?
Not really.
Not really. What do you suggest?
Well, if I know Persephone, and I do, she won't be up for a chat. You need to be
So,
prepared to use
there's
your
only
powers,
4 romance
as you
options,
did
by
with
the
me.
way.
Come find me in the crown if you need anything.
So,
Otherwise, be careful, Grace.
as far as I can tell. Oh, oh. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, I've met them all at this point. Ugh. I'm stuck between 2 of them. Hey, Hermes. Hey, buddy.
Whoa, you're here. I mean, you gotta be somewhere, but
Spoilers,
you're here.
Hermes is not one of them, and I would pick
Hermes.
Hermes if I could.
Sorry about running off on you back at the thing. Didn't really have a choice, but sorry anyway.
What's
You're
up
not
with you?
much like the other idols, are you?
No? I haven't been an idol very long. Maybe like a year? I've lost track. So, I'm not the one to ask about the idol stuff. It's all cool, but mostly I do whatever Athena asks. Athena says one day I'll sit on the chorus. That'll be sick. Can you imagine me in charge?
Why not? Maybe you can shake some dust off the other idols.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a lot of dust.
You're right about that.
I don't think Athena would let me
How are you?
clean anything anyway. She won't even let me touch her spear.
Wow. How'd you become an idol?
You've only been an idol for a year? How did that happen?
Probably same way it did with you.
Oh, the old Hermes died in your arms and then they accused you of his murder?
No. Well, yes. I mean, no, not like that. But yeah. I was there when he died. We were friends and I was having trouble at home and he helped me out. I miss him.
Yeah, a little bit. How did he die?
Can I ask how he died?
He didn't want to be here anymore.
Oh.
I mean,
I'd rather not talk about it. I'm him now. It's all good.
Okay.
when Calliope
Yeah.
died, you were right there, within moments. How did you know?
I told you. I got word, so I came.
But how did you get word?
Look, when an idol dies, I have to be there. So
It's
I just
more-
know. It's a Hermes thing.
It's more that they were there when they died. Oh, Jesus Christ.
To take the body, clean up the blood, that sort of thing?
Oh, that too, yeah. But that's on Athena's orders.
To keep the idols secret?
Yeah, I've never played
Sure.
this.
Can you imagine the questions? I don't know how we hide so well as it is.
I need to change something about my model real quick. That's annoying me because it's smiling when I don't mean to. One sec. Okay. Just because, like, I don't want to be... I don't want my fucking model smiling if, like, we're talking about fucking death, for example. And or, like, suicide mentions. Sort of thing. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for sitting with me through that. Okay.
This is probably a stupid question.
God.
Do you know who might have killed Calliope?
Ugh, why would I know anything about that?
When you came to the apartment, it seemed like you knew her.
Oh no, I only met her once. She didn't live with the rest of the idols or hang out with us very much. She seemed nice though. Angry, maybe. But I don't know who'd want to hurt her.
Mm-hmm. She didn't like the
It
idols?
seems as if she didn't much like the idols.
It was more like how you can't stand your family sometimes, even if you still love them.
Ow! Ow!
Do you know if Persephone is here?
Oh,
I need
no.
to talk to her.
Oh, you're serious. Why would you want to talk to Persephone? Nobody ever wants that. One time, I laughed too loud near her, and she threatened to ban me from the club. I don't want to be banned. I like it here.
She that bad?
Is Persephone really that bad? Why do the idols put up with her?
We're like family, and
Yeah.
Persephone is that really mean aunt that nobody wants to invite.
The wine ant?
Don't tell her I said that. She keeps a list. It's a thing.
Okay, forget I asked.
Whew. Man, just the thought of talking to Persephone gives me goosebumps. Blech.
See you
We'll
later.
see you around?
If you die, then for sure. But, don't die.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Journal. Hermes is an idol. Could Hermes be involved? I ran into Hermes. They were vibing. They don't seem that bad. Or I guess they must have gone through something. And the answer quickly has to be there. They're kind, closed mouth about it. Strange story. What else is new? Apollo. Oracle, the Persephone, so it kind of that's why. Do I want to smooch Dr. Facilier? Or do I want to smooch the beach bum? Fuck. Okay. Hi, Eros. I like Freddy a lot. I am not in the mood right this second due to some roleplays.
I guess I am.
Exit! Why do all these hot people have really good accents? Fuck. God damn it. Thank you, Anna. Fuck. I like Freddy, but because I've been writing a friends to enemies to childhood friends to enemy to friendly rivals to lovers to exes to friends again to lovers again, while all still being friendly rivals, I'm not in the mood for my friend. So,
Yeah.
Aphrodite mentioned it.
Fuck.
Didn't figure I'd see you here though. Excuse the manners. Name's Eros.
Yeah.
God of sex.
Mm-hmm. There's a god of sex.
Did you say that you're the god of sex?
Desire, really. Sensuality. Attraction. Why? Were you expecting a chubby little flying baby with a bow and arrow?
No.
I wasn't.
I actually preferred Cupid, but Pan had to be the trickster. Spread all those stupid stories.
I'm sorry.
Why? It's not your fault. Just another grudge I get to carry around forever.
The god of sex at a club.
I think we all need water, Roddy.
Once I might have, sure. Now I'm just here to see it happen.
See what happened?
Look out there. See all these people. The hope, the anticipation, the connections, they bounce off each other. To me, it's like lightning.
Mm-hmm. There are worse ways to spend a night out.
Mm-hmm.
I used to make it happen, you know. Mortals once begged me to make it happen, to inspire true love. But now I only inspire sex.
Sammy.
Not the same thing. It's just as well. People should find true love the hard way. They'll value it more.
How do you know Aphrodite?
You know Aphrodite, right? I only met her once.
Sure, babe. 1 sec.
Sure, she's my mother.
Sam, move, move, move. 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 Okay. Max forgot his keys. So, 1 second. Yeah, the back.
You know how it is.
How would I know? New here, remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't thinking. But you hear a lot of idols talk about each other like that. You know, mother, brother, sister, grandfather. None of us are actually related. We just played a family for so many centuries, it may as well be true.
So Aphrodite is your mother, but not really.
That's right. A long time ago, she took care of me when I needed taking care of. The mortals, they just assumed. These days, well, it's not like that anymore. We're not as invulnerable as we used to be. Least of all, Aphrodite.
You seem a little distracted. Is everything okay?
Of course it is. Sure. Not obvious, huh? Truth is, I don't come here that often. It was hard to get away. I just want... Nope, never mind.
Sorry, I didn't mean to pry.
You didn't. You're the one with your life on the line. Next to that, my problems are nothing.
Here's the thing. I'm looking for Persephone, but I can't find her anywhere.
We haven't looked that hard yet.
Well, I know where she is.
Okay, Bubbles is
Hi, Bubbles.
Super. Time to recharge with some epic gaming sessions to shake off that work meeting stress. Video game, collision,
Collision? Collision. Collision. Wait, that means, hold on, if he's got the mail, 1 second. My hyperfixations are for you specifically? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. On what? Money? I should hyperfixate on money.
Yeah, here we go. That's the best thing you could hyperfixate on.
Uh-huh. Yes, 100% chat. Huh? On doing my chores.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hyperfixate on taking your dog on walks.
Come on. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna, and let me, we're gonna share this moment, chat. Hi, Pneumatic. Oh, I got a squishy. Pineapple squishy. Fantastic. Okay. That's its own thing. That's its own thing. Yeah. What? I got the free one. I didn't even... Huh. Okay. Fantastic. They sent me a free one because I got enough of their points, basically. Yeah. So this is the one that I've been wanting. It's basically a giant mirror ball, and it literally is reflecting everything. Oh, it's very full. Yeah, there you go. Fantastic. 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 Yeah. I should probably turn off autofocus so that it's not just dying. It's very good, in my opinion. Yeah. Yes, it's totally not the slime that is in my hand that is doing that. It feels like I should be like breaking these with how it crunches, but I'm not. I adore that. And I know it's clear, right? But it like doesn't look clear. If that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it. I do not know how to explain it. Hold on. I need... Come on. Exposure. Please. There we go. I love... Damn right. When literally I use this for half of stream, damn right. So good. That's so fucking good. Okay, I need to... I need to put this back in the jar. When he goos my disco ball and I crackle. I don't apologize for your inner thoughts. Oh, fuck. Come on, close, please. There we go. And then I got... Looks just purple, I think. Oh, I don't know what that smell is, but I don't like it. But it's just a normal. It's kind of like the slappy texture that I don't mind. Sort of thing. Where it's like not super sticky. At the very least. It's got a bunch of stars in it too. It looks blue on camera, which is hilarious to me. Hold on. It's more like hold on. Come on. It's more purple than anything. Smells like purple? Yeah. I don't know what this smells like. And I can't nail it down. It's almost like chemically. What does that smell? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's literally like lighting. And even in camera still, it's like kind of dark compared to what it is. So. Let's do... Nope, nope, nope. That's about right. That's like very high saturation, but that's about right. Does it taste like purple? No. There's an ad coming anyway. So we're just vibing, having a good one. I'm so excited for the other ones that are coming in too. Man. Also, I'm 90% sure I know who I'm romancing. Now, at this point. Just because I might align more with one of the characters more than another. Who am I gonna smooch first? The goat. I would like to smooch the goat, I think. And then I also bought slime, a do not eat slime fixer. Oh my god. That took way more effort than I would have liked. Hello? Exposure, please. Thank you. Okay. Why don't we just jump back in. It should be fine. And then I'll just add webcam whenever we are back. I'm gonna smooch the goat, damn right. Damn right.
I question whether she'd be happy to see you. Look, I like you. But Mother told me what happened at the chorus.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to cause trouble with Persephone.
Okay. There's not gonna be a problem.
What if I could guarantee that there wouldn't be a problem?
Aha.
How am I gonna do that?
How could you guarantee that?
First, I'd reassure you that I'm here to work things out with Persephone. I don't want to fight. Second, if that didn't pan out, I'd tell her I lied to you.
Making me the idiot who fell for it.
Oh, I don't know. I can be tricksy.
Tixie!
Okay. Fine. When you're ready to see her, you let me know, and I'll take you.
Okay.
Deal.
Okay. Okay, we're not gonna just talk to Persephone. We're gonna... Apollo. Oh, he's just by himself? Fuck! Hey, Apollo.
I thought this would be easier, but it's as if Persephone left instructions to thwart me. Every staff member I approach screams and runs off. I hope your search has been more successful.
It's been okay.
You don't come here often, I'm guessing?
Never. I'm sure Persephone only sent the membership as a formality. I doubt she thought I'd ever use it.
I don't know if I would say edgy, but he is definitely sad.
Dancing in Apollo land?
Once. When I had the muses to keep me company.
God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it.
I'm a muse now. I can keep you company.
Nothing would make me happier.
God damn it.
But you do have a predicament to solve first.
It might help if I knew more about Persephone.
It couldn't hurt. What would you like to know?
I like him too much. I might just be horny for the goat and
My Greek mythology is a little rusty.
want to smooch. Yeah.
Isn't
Fuck.
Persephone the one who was kidnapped?
Why is Nickelback in this
I know
game?
about that. What else do you know?
Just that Persephone was a sweet girl and Hades.
Oh,
Lord of the
no,
Underworld,
one second.
swept her off to the land of the dead.
Without so much as a bayou or
1 second. I'm very upset now. I'm very upset now. If only I could be Polly. I want more games to let me be fucking Polly. It's dumb. It's dumb and I don't like it and it's dumb. God fucking damn it. I'm so mad at all of you. So mad at all of you. Not all of you. I'm mad at one of you specifically. You're gonna sit here and wait while, you know what? We'll be over here. Thank you. We'll be over here while I'm doing this because an ad is about to start anyway. So mad. So mad. I'm so mad. I hate Hey, look, there's the ad. He kind of looks like He-Man. Can I just say? He kind of reminds me of He-Man a little bit. I'm mad. I'm so mad. Madge. Fuck, I need a picture of him, like, happy. Shit. 1 second. Fuck. Straight. Come on. Stray Gods Apollo. Give me a picture of him happy. That, a lot of these are not him happy. Holy shit. No. No. There's one. Okay. I have like a minute and a half to do this. Come on, dear. You can do it. Mm-hmm. Roddy, who did you romance? I'm going to assume it was Dionysus, or Pan. Pan and then Apollo, okay. Which one did you like more? Because I trust your opinion. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, this is good. Oh no. Hi. What's up? Not enough coffee? Would you put it back in the fridge until we make more coffee? It's too sweet. I mean, we could keep it until we make more coffee. Okay. That's okay. Okay. I need to... Hold on, Jet. One sec. This is so dumb! Oh my fucking god. Okay, edit. Hold on, this is so dumb. Holy shit. Okay, holy shit. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna go back over here. I'm gonna open this in a new tab. I have to save it too. So we'll put it here, because that's fine. And then I'm just gonna say, hey chat, there you go. I started laughing. Fine. Oh my god, fine, hold on. I started laughing around the time I added his photo to the photo. That's around the time I started laughing and losing my mind. I'm cutting out the background so I can put him in tits, so hold on. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. CV. Oh boy. Okay, file, put him in the titties, save as, put him, oh, put him, where are we putting him? We need to put him in tits. So deer tit things, save him as a pinch. Yep. We'll call him graph. Okay, and then we're gonna run over here. We're gonna open up tits. We're gonna be like, hey, objects. We're gonna add a pinch. We're gonna add graph. Where's graph? Yes. This. It's because it's not in the throw scene. Hold on. Objects. Enable. I have to do this for all of them, so just bear with me. Nope. Everyone, fire at will. That one. Most of the stuff we have in tits is candy, like Christmas and Halloween candy, so yeah. Alright. It's gonna be in there somewhere. It's gonna be in there somewhere. There it is. Holy shit. Okay. Back to this. Hey, Nickelback. Yes. I guess we're dating you.
Mm-hmm. Her mother, Demeter, was so enraged she blanketed the world in ice, rendering it barren and infertile. Zeus was forced to act. He decreed that Persephone would be shared between Demeter and Hades, and thus the matter was resolved. Well, you asked. That's her story, as the mortals tell it.
Thank you. Why is everyone
just
scared?
Mad at me, but everyone seems afraid of Persephone.
Noticed that, did you? Persephone's angry with everyone, and has been for a very long time. She has her reasons. I can't say she doesn't, but she does not let go of a grudge. 1,000 years could pass, and Persephone will remember what you did like it was yesterday.
So tell me, how much of Persephone's legend is true?
Well, let's see. Hades did kidnap Persephone. That certainly did happen.
Are y'all trying to get
the
that?
Idols almost went to war over it until Zeus intervened and ordered Hades and Persephone to wed. That quieted things. At least until Persephone killed Hades.
She killed Hades!
Whoa.
As I understand it, Hades was not kind to her.
Okay, then. Well, that's fair.
I have to say we handled it well. That Zeus and the idols were mindful
of
what
fair now.
Persephone had been through, but that would be a lie. Persephone was punished for the murder, the underworld taken from her, and we all stood by and let it happen. She has never forgiven us.
Yeah, no shit!
Honestly, I can't blame her.
Yeah! I don't blame her either.
If I were her, I'd be mad at you all too.
Then you understand why things are difficult between us.
Wait, Persephone killed another idol.
Oh, long time ago, yeah.
What about all of Athena's rules? Wouldn't Persephone have been, I don't know,
executed? The murder of Hades is probably why we now have that rule. Back then, we heard Persephone had usurped Hades' throne, but we couldn't believe it. It just wasn't done. Now, of course, I look back and think we should have seen it coming. Oh, the benefit of hindsight.
Why didn't you see it coming? You're the god of prophecy.
When I look, I learned long ago not to.
Hold on. Let me... Hey. Yeah, woo!
So what happened to Persephone after...
the murder? She survived like the rest of us. She got older, and when we came to the new world, I think she would have left us if it was allowed.
So I have some problems.
It isn't.
That I'm thinking
so
in my brain.
Instead, she did as she pleased.
Yeah, of course.
She started a cult, became a crime boss.
Oh, what?
It was after her last transition, but...
a crime boss?
Honestly, I have no insight into anything Persephone does these days.
I found someone who will bring me to Persephone.
Finally. I'll be right behind you.
You're coming with me? But I thought...
She seems even angrier with you than she is with me. I might be able to mediate.
Fuck off, Violet.
We'll see, I guess.
So, I have a couple problems here. I really like Pan for a lot of reasons, including the Creole, because that makes me melt like a baby. But, what's the word I'm looking for here? But I feel like he is the antithesis of nobody trusts me, but I'm actually a good guy. I know. This is just how I play, though. And I'm just kind of talking out of my brain. So he feels like the antithesis of, like, nobody trusts him. He's a little trickster, so, like, nobody trusts him or anything he does. But he's actually maybe, like, a good guy. Probably. And then there's Apollo, who I quite like, but now I am the embodiment of his ex-lover, who he Buster can play baseball in. Yes. I'm the embodiment of his ex-lover, who he hasn't talked to in a very long time, who he misses dearly and is now heartbroken over her death. And so it feels very... what's the word I'm looking for here? It feels like I'm taking advantage of that situation, but also he stood up for me when no one else did. And I appreciate it. Yeah, it is like semi-toxic vibes. But also, he's literally going through mourning, whereas like all the other gods are just kind of like hanging out and not caring about her dying. Which I also am just like, Chad, who would you date out of the two of them? You can imagine them as a girl if you need to, or whatever. Yeah, I imagine that, like, we broke up for a reason, and whatever. But also, he sits there and talks about fate. We sit there and talk about fate, right? Yeah, okay, so it is amnesia, right? But at the same time, like, it feels like a lot of his stuff plays into fate, that, like, we're always fated to maybe be together and or, like, have trouble. And if that's, like, the case, like, that's fine, whatever. The thing is, though, I like all the other parts of him, is my problem. As we've seen, the nuns can be very ginger, yes. He is the god of prophecy. Okay. But also Dionysus came to help us. Or not Dionysus, Pan came to help us. And while I appreciate the goat man, I don't like... We could switch the goat. Let's just go talk to the goat first. Let's at least talk to the goat first. Hey, buddy. I think I know which way I'm leaning, but...
I live and breathe, if it isn't our dear muse.
Hi, Pam.
Tell me, have you decided
Yeah,
to
I
leave
figured I
your
do.
troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
What are you doing here?
I'm guessing it's a total coincidence that I'm running into you here.
It must be. The alternative would be that I knew a great many things ahead of time.
Well, did you?
Do I look like an oracle? I am here to listen to thrilling music and meet delicious people. My tastes are simple.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of simple tastes, my glass is empty again. The service here is appalling.
You come
I
to the club
assume
often?
you're a regular at this club?
And why would you assume that, dear Grace?
The horns, you... Do you know Persephone well?
There is no knowing Persephone well. She won't have it. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Long ago, we were all very different. Over the span of ages, however, even mountains erode.
Thanks for
I
the
should
address.
Thank you for the address. It's what led me here.
No need to thank me. You'll owe me. Remember, how you managed to stir the sun god from his oh so tiresome gloom, I cannot imagine. Nicely done.
Did you know Apollo would be at that apartment?
However would I know something like that?
See, you play innocent, but I just don't believe you.
Flatterer.
Yeah? How can
The
I
things
trust you?
Say, the things you don't say. You don't make yourself seem trustworthy. You know that?
Trust is for the weak and the penniless.
Still not helping.
Why, Grace, Are you assuming that I, Pan, am some sort of
trickster
scoundrel?
Yeah.
Hoping, maybe.
You don't say.
At least you're not boring.
Grace, I knew there was a reason I liked you.
I should go.
I should get going. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
One can only hope.
Here's my question. Can I just keep hitting their little heart buttons without consequence to one another? Because that is the only thing that I'm gonna have trouble with. Can I basically be romancing them and then have to choose later? Or if I'm like romancing one, is the other gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing? You're playing with both of us, what the fuck? Because that's the only thing I can't stand with romance options. And like, I get it, I do, but like, I just want to turn my brain off and be poly. Can orgy? You'll have running Weirwall, you must choose. You stop getting the others. Okay, so I will probably just, okay. Alright. Yeah. Alright.
Are we not going to see Persephone? I thought you found a way to her.
I did. Yeah.
I should get going. Persephone awaits.
Right behind you.
Okay. I wanted to talk to... Whatever. Okay. She's just over there. Hi, ma'am. Hi, mommy.
If you're angry with anyone, Persephone, be angry with me. It was I who...
I will deal with you later. I was willing to leave you be, Grace.
Oh, she's so
to wait until your guilt was certain. And yet here you are, in my domain, uninvited. Why? Are you here to beg for mercy? Are you here to challenge me? Should I be afraid?
No, but I am. I don't want to fight.
I'm not trying to start a fight. Far from it. I came here hoping you could help me.
Help you? Perhaps you could help me instead. I'd like to understand a few things. Do you really expect us to believe that Calliope chose you? What's the real story? Did you stumble across her as she lay dying and desperate? Are you an accident? Did you learn what she was?
Fair.
Did you torture her, hold her at the point of death until she agreed to hand over her Eidolon?
Persephone, this isn't...
You have every reason to try to prove your innocence, Grace, but I have no reason to help you.
That's fine. Calliope lived at your apartment? Did she? No, she didn't. Wait, did she? No, she didn't. Yes? Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
No.
Hi.
Yes.
Be safe.
No.
What are you looking for?
Nothing.
Okay, I love you.
Wow.
Okay.
Same we're going.
Okay.
We may come back. Who knows?
You knew Calliope.
We all knew Calliope.
She was staying at your apartment.
You knew her. Better than I or anyone else suspected.
Are you implying that I had something to do with her death?
Prove you didn't. That's how idols work, isn't it?
I didn't want to start a fight with her. Hello? Okay. What is this, stuff poetry?
You're in my house, little muse. You want answers? Fight for them.
I don't want to fight for them. Don't call me little girl!
To make new friends. Go home, little girl.
Oh my god, the colors.
Shadows drawing near. And you all alone, we both know how this ends. how she bends. We all know how this ends.
Everyone's having a
You and
great
Jasmine,
night.
I'm here to say,
I
I'm
guess
gonna
on
smack
this
your butt in a
evening-
major way.
Hi, Jaeger.
Sacrifice. I'll see what I can do. You deserve a good show. Big hand for your usual MC. She's planned a brutal takedown just for me. Hopefully I'll last a couple rounds. You deserve a good show. I won't let you down.
My, we caught a butterfly, such a delicate thing. What a find, I hope she doesn't mind when we pull off her wings. Maybe you don't know who I am. Maybe you don't know who I am.
Why would I come here to start a brawl? I'm just running out of time is all. If it's true that I'm just lost and small, why
It really is Bubbles.
Oh man, you stole that from Pan. What a real renegade. No you, no point of view. Kid, people have paid. We have seen a whole lot of Pans. I know what a soul is.
Oh, the souls!
Maybe you don't know who I
Says she's heard everything before, and she can't be excited anymore. But maybe there's 1,000 brand new songs been right in front of her all along. Let me hear you. On the left now. Come on. How long since you heard something new? Or is that piece of you dead and buried in this cemetery? Ate a bad seed on me. Rotten too long, blossomed all wrong.
change shape. In time, you'll see we all rot away into who we will be. Your youth wasn't stolen like it was from me.
Let me help you.
Don't touch me.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't need help from any of you. I
Ugh.
was alone when you know who kidnapped and crushed all my dreams till the muse. I just want Calliope back.
Okay, show's over.
1,000 times.
It's nearly dawn.
The single note should take you down now.
Work lights on.
Without even trying, and you didn't mind. 1,000 times.
Finish your beer.
One note, and suddenly you're
Have to
home.
But you can't stay here.
But you can't stay here.
You're the song, and you're being sung.
Lullaby the muse.
Not an easy thing to lose. Wish I could hear it. Again. No. No, you've earned your answers. Calliope came to me years ago. She'd grown tired of arguing with the idols, tired of being branded a troublemaker. She couldn't watch the idols wither away without a fight. I knew how she felt, so I gave her the apartment.
That's it? No fights, no conflict of any kind?
Why would there be?
Because you're you, Persephone.
No. Not recently. Calliope and I haven't spoken for at least 2 years.
Oh.
After I heard the news, I went to the apartment and turned it upside down. I had to know the truth.
That was you?
I didn't find anything. Nothing to say what she had been involved with, or gotten into, or who she might have been fighting with.
That tells us
That
a bit.
means one of two things. Either whatever happened to her was sudden, or it was secret.
I suppose you're right.
Calliope was never one to keep secrets. When she was doing something, everyone knew about it.
None of you were talking to her. Who would she tell?
You're clever. Maybe there's a chance Calliope chose you after all.
If it wasn't Grace, that means someone else was behind Calliope's death. Someone who could keep their involvement hidden.
One of us.
Does it have to be an idol? You thought I killed Calliope. Couldn't it have been some
I
other
have an idea of who it is.
It's not a simple matter to kill an idol.
It was difficult enough to believe you had done it.
It's drawn to Scooby-Doo!
If another mortal killed her, they somehow escaped detection. We found nothing, no evidence of a battle.
They're all drawn Scooby-Doo.
You looked? Of course we looked. What do you think was happening while you waited? If Calliope
Who do I think
was
it is?
attacked
I think it's
elsewhere,
Athena.
even
Or
the
Athena's
magic
owl.
revealed no trace of it.
Some form of either of them.
Did Calliope have any enemies? The way you talk about her, she must have. What? What am I missing?
Calliope had a way of making people angry. She could be argumentative.
Yes, but enough to make enemies who wanted her dead?
Not that you or I know of.
So far, I'm thinking it might be Athena because we've made it very clear she would cover her tracks pretty well. Hold on. She would cover her tracks pretty well. She was staying in an apartment with Persephone, so for a while. I don't think Persephone had anything to do with it. I think she loved her or was like best friends with her. Doesn't matter. Athena, she was trying to be like, hey, you need to like get your shit together. These laws are stupid, basically. And I don't think that she liked that. Like Athena, I don't think she liked that. And I think she found a way to blame someone because she could have easily manipulated the laws to her own will and like followed all of them because that's her whole thing. Her whole thing is justice. Like that is her whole thing. Yeah. That's my thoughts because she's very mom-like, but
Apparently, but that doesn't mean they didn't exist.
Yeah, Justice War strategy wins them.
What about Athena? She seemed awfully insistent on declaring me guilty, don't you think?
Athena? No, Athena follows the rules.
Yeah.
Well,
Athena has one goal and one goal only, to protect the idols. And that included Calliope. She'll eventually drive us all mad with her vigilance, but break her own rules? I don't see
her
it.
rules, yeah. The owl is sus as fuck, though, it is. So I'm gonna say I still think it's Athena because she was trying to protect all the idols and get a new brainwashed little Calliope so that she could mold her and make her follow because the owl stared at me that time. Okay, that's why. She was trying to make all those rules and shit, and she wasn't following him. The owls fell. It's what owls do. But he stared at me specifically. But what about Pan?
What about Pan?
I know what you're gonna say.
He showed up at my place out of nowhere, right after I left the chorus.
He did what?
I have to wonder what his angle is.
He has one, that's for certain. Though I've never thought of him as a killer. It would be too messy.
Still, we should consider the idea. For him to show up so quickly is odd.
No, it's not. It's just him.
For all I know, either one of you could have done it and you're just playing along.
Apollo is capable of many things, but lying? He was never any good at it.
Whereas we know how capable
Bye,
you are
Roddy.
of murder.
Thank you for telling me about this game, by the way.
This is
the one and only god I killed. Deserved it.
Yep.
Right. Sorry I brought it up.
It's magic.
Did you say magic?
You can battle me through a song in a world of your own creation, and yet magic is beyond belief?
Well, sure. I just thought...
We have our powers just as you have yours.
I can grow a field of corn like nobody's business.
Some would say our powers are also magic.
Corn! Just
True
corn.
Magic is a different and older power. Hecate's domain.
And it was of no use here.
We shouldn't rule it out.
Hecate.
We haven't tried everything yet.
Couldn't we go to Athena with this? If you've changed your minds and you're both part of the chorus...
Athena would be sympathetic, but the die has been cast.
She
Yeah,
would go back on the
I'm
edict,
just
not without
trying to
clear
remember like
evidence.
connections to
now you
Hecate.
want evidence.
Hecate's nuts! Ay!
If we want to sway her, we need something better.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know the idols. Don't you have any ideas?
I told you I wouldn't be of much help, Grace.
Did you now? That's unsurprising. When are you ever of help to anyone but
Oh,
yourself?
fuck off.
She's the woman who forced Grace to challenge her rather than answer a simple question.
Calliope died, Apollo. Calliope, who came with us all the way from the
Yeah,
old
same,
world.
Anna.
You think I don't know that? Are you forgetting what the muses meant to me?
Stop it! Stop fighting! Is this what the idols are like? You just what? Live forever and never get over anything? Super. Becoming a god was such a gift. Wow.
Oh no, don't start singing. You're gonna make me cry.
I'm listening now. Tell us what and you would do too.
Calliope, blinded by fire, one match did you strike that consumed you?
How could you blame her? What could she have done to earn such a fate? You are blinded.
God of the sun hides from his own eyes. What would you know about fate?
You say that you knew her, she was family to us, and you don't hesitate to accuse her. Oh, queen without a throne, go bitter with fury. Not everyone seeks to betray you.
Stop this. Every action comes with a cost.
And who could she have crossed and lost to?
Apollo, your help is not needed here. Go ahead and abandon another muse.
How could you throw that gauntlet at me? Could your heart shrivel any further?
You abandoned me to a terrible fate.
You replay your injuries
It's
till
far
it's
too late. You know how far I've been before I snapped.
This is not about you. Enough! This helps no one.
There he is, God of the Sun.
Apollo, for my sake, take a deep breath. I need your help, not your anger. These old wounds, they have you paralyzed. Calliope, but one more from you.
She is gone. Follow him or stay.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking follow him. You hate me, bitch. Like, what do you want from me?
That was not my finest moment. Persephone will never let this go.
You kind of went of dark and stormy back there.
Welcome back,
That was
Lime.
impressive.
I honestly thought I had left that behind me.
Left what? Signs of life? The world won't wither if you raise your voice, Apollo.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I just wish old habits didn't return so easily around her.
Family thing, huh?
That's why I've tried to avoid my fellow idols for so long. I don't like who I am when I'm with them.
Oh no! Fuck! Oh no, fuck this game! Oh no!
I know what you mean.
Oh no!
I was 14 around my parents forever.
Try living in their house for 1,000 years.
Ooh, no thanks.
At least come you have a better idea of where to start looking, right?
Oh, this is gonna make me cry. Oh, this game's gonna make me sob like a baby.
I thought you'd decide that getting me into the underworld was enough.
What? Bring you to Persephone and then shrug? Not my problem now?
What I meant to say is... thank you.
Oh,
No, I know.
you're welcome.
And I already know what I'm doing. Don't worry,
Sorry,
Sanguine.
I'm not used to asking people for help.
It's all right. I certainly know that tune.
As someone who's been in multiple toxic relationships,
I have to ask, is Athena really not an option? She wouldn't see what you see at all?
I respect her for that. She has dragged us into the modern age, sometimes kicking and screaming. She's why we're alive. But if I said that her need to keep us safe didn't drive her to extremes, I'd be lying.
Yeah.
You represent a risk, Grace. To her, that is more important than any notion of compassion or justice.
You're fine. Our culprit knows that.
Maybe whoever's behind this knows that, and is counting on it.
How? No one could have known you would become the muse.
Maybe they just don't want to muse around. Though why is a good question.
Good thinking. Though I'm not sure who would benefit. Something to keep in mind.
Where do we look then?
I need to give it some thought. This won't be easy. If another idol is behind this, they know as well. They had a plan.
So you don't know where to look next?
I need time to sort it out. Just
It's still funny to me that I married someone who is not like my
Is there
type,
anything I can do
quote
in the
unquote,
meantime?
physically.
Someplace I can look?
don't you want to relax? You haven't rested since this began.
Relax.
I'm only mentioning
How
this
relax?
because he has
I've been
blonde hair.
sentenced to death, Apollo.
Fair point. Even so, go home, Grace. The next time you see me, I'll have a better notion of what to do.
Fine. But I'm holding you to that.
I can, here, hold on. I will, clarify by showing you who my childhood anime crushes were, real quick.
Hey, Freddy.
Hey.
Have you been waiting up this whole time?
Yeah? A goat man sends you off into the night. Your life is on the line. And I'm gonna, what, sleep? I was so worried after you left, and well, I also felt like crap. You were right to be mad. I said
Oh,
I'd
shit, who
support
else
you
was there?
as your friend, and I didn't. I don't know why I acted like that. I just had this image of you being swept off into some new world.
Oh no, and I'm not being able to follow?
Me.
Yep! Fuck!
I'd never leave you behind, Freddy. You know that, right?
I'm still ready and willing to be your high priestess, if that's what it takes.
If you could just help me get through this next week, that'd be plenty.
Deal. Why don't you start by telling me what happened tonight? Persephone runs a club called the Underworld. That's a little on the nose.
I wouldn't suggest saying that to her face.
And you ended up siding with Apollo? Lord of the Sun, god of prophecy? Do you trust him?
I think
I'm
so.
not sure. I think so. It doesn't seem like he's lying, but he's hard to read.
Famous last words.
Tell me about it.
So, what are your options? You need to go back to Apollo's place, right?
I could go back to the underworld. Make sure Persephone isn't taking my decision personally.
Oh, and, there's this. Pan left a card, says, "Come by Olympus." I doubt he means the mountain in Greece.
Does white hair count as blonde hair? That's my question. Does white hair count as blonde hair in an anime character sense? No. Got it. Okay. Let me just, where am I? I'm trying to make sure I have all of them. And thinking. Oh, shit. There was like one more, but I cannot think of who it was. Oh, yeah, there was him too. Okay, we're gonna start. We're gonna just point out. Hey, chat, do you want to know my type? My type. Sure, do it. All right, 1 second. I'm gonna also pull up 2 that don't fit. Because it's a very specific type. Where am I? Okay, first off, this motherfucker. This motherfucker is from a phone game. I'm gonna smooch the boys game. His name is Beelzebub, and he's from the game Obey Me on your phone. This is Sting Eucliffe from Fairy Tail. Blonde hair, blue eyes. This is Genos. Blonde hair, robot eyes. This is Mammon. Technically also a demon from that one game. Hold on. And then we also have Jean Havoc, blonde hair, blue eyes. And Loxus, blonde hair, blue eyes. And Ed, blonde hair. Anyway.
That name keeps coming up. The idols live there. Or at least
yeah, I do.
Most of them do.
Sounds cool. Even if Pan is there.
Kyo from Fruits Basket?
Still not a fan?
You know how some
hold
people
on.
just set your teeth on edge? That's Pan.
Because I remember liking him when I watched it, but it wasn't like a sort of thing.
That's what I'll do. You can count on me, Grace.
Thanks, Freddy.
The muse? Oh, the embodiment of inspiration. Can you believe it?
And then there was also Matt from Digimon, which turned into Ty from Digimon at the time. Like, blondes and brunettes, I feel, and they have to be... I used to prefer edgy, but I think I now like sweet golden retrievers more than anything, usually. Adventuring. What? The stone? What? Oh! Yeah, maybe. They also need to be, like, inverted triangle body type, usually. Not always, but usually. Pan came to talk to me. So, let's go talk to Pan.
Have a fun one, Hannah.
I'll probably see you in like a minute anyway, so.
I'd say hello, Grace, but I'm afraid that look on your face might be catching.
What is this place?
It's a garden, darling. Surely even mortals have them.
This building. All those people I pass getting up here. Are they all idols?
Yeah.
Oh, at least some of them. Welcome to Olympus, dear.
A normal triangle would be bottom heavy.
A home hidden away in plain sight. Marvelous, isn't it?
Yeah.
How many idols are there? I've met, what, less than 12?
Oh, I don't know. 20, 30. Our numbers have dwindled so much I've stopped keeping track.
I didn't know there were that many gods.
We're not all equally legendary, it's true. Some idols were barely worshipped, others not at all. Indeed, not all of us are idols. Some are merely immortal. Hangers on, if you will. You'll meet them all.
Hercules.
Given time.
The
Idols live here? I mean, Calliope didn't, obviously. Apollo doesn't either.
One must have special dispensation from Our Lady of Wisdom, Athena, before they can take up a private dung heap like Apollo's.
Am I gonna have to give him my apartment?
That's rather putting the cart before the horse, darling. First, you must outlive the weak.
Right. Good point.
Okay. Is Olympus hidden?
I've passed this part of the city 100 times. I've never seen this building. Was it always here, or...?
Our Lady Hecate provides glamours that allow certain things to go unseen, such as my glorious horns. Olympus is the same. Those invited see it. Those who aren't see exactly what they expect. It's not anywhere as grand as in the old country, but it serves its purpose.
I don't know, Pan. Olympus seems pretty grand to me.
As if mortals would know any better. This isn't the first time you've been here.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sure Hermes took you to Athena's dreary office.
That's here? Huh.
Good one, that Hermes. Almost as dull-witted as the original, but biddable.
You asked me to meet you here?
I did. As I recall, you owe me a favor. A favor that I now wish to collect, if you'd be so kind.
I was expecting this.
Oh, sure. I'm totally in a position to help others right now. Lay it on me.
Here's the thing. A friend has begged for my help, and you're far better suited than I to offer what he requires. I'll give you a key to reach the reliquary where he resides.
There's something I noticed, and now his voice is kind of ruined for me because my tism is acting up, and I can hear all of his wet mouth noises.
Help him, and then we're even. If that's not enough incentive, the reliquary is also where you'll find the lovely Hecate. A sorceress of her power could aid your quest. What do you say?
This person I'm to help, what does he want? And why can't you do it?
Well, Grace, there are some things you're better equipped to handle than I. This, as I understand it, is a delicate matter of the heart.
I mean, it's fine. It's barely there, but like,
matter of the heart.
When it does.
What, did you think I was sending you to rough someone up? Set something aflame? Don't be absurd. The man has an issue with his love life. Even if you can't help him, I'll treat the effort as worth the favor.
That's it?
So that's it? Fix up someone's love life? Nothing trickier than that?
Oh, the way you talk, Grace. It makes me blush.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's just
I trade in willing favors, Grace. If I didn't, no one would want to do as I ask, and then where would I be? I may seem untrustworthy, but allow me to reassure you. If I wish you harm, you will walk into that harm knowingly and with open arms.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, all right, sir.
That's exactly what someone untrustworthy would say.
It will not take you long to learn, dear Grace, that among the idols, there are fewer truth-tellers than there are liars. Truths can be hard, after all. But deception? Deception is as boring as it is simple.
What is a reliquary?
What is this reliquary? Doesn't that have something to do with the bones of saints or something?
Not those relics. Our relics. The relics of ancient gods. Magical treasures collected over thousands of years. Books, mainly. We store them in a faraway place so no one unsavory can get their hands on them.
Unsavory like you?
Unsavory
It might
most.
It might just
Athena
take
has
me
decreed that
like
these relics are not to be used by any save Hecate and herself.
yeah. It might just take me like not playing
mass knowledge and power,
tonight.
Who am I to judge?
And coming back to this to get rid of it.
If these relics are off limits, does that mean they're dangerous?
Some. But I'm not asking you to chase after any of that nonsense.
Okay.
In fact, I'd advise against it.
But what if one of those relics could help me?
That's not how that works.
My, such an adventurer you are. It's possible, but ask Hecate first. She, and I mean this with complete and uncharacteristic seriousness, is not an idol you or anyone wishes to cross.
What about Hecate?
This Hecate, do you think she could help me?
If she's of a mind. She is the goddess of dark magic, the creator of all our marvelous glamours. If anyone can help you, it is she.
And if she's not of a mind?
Okay.
Then she won't help you. Grace, that part is up to you. I can't be expected to do everything, can I?
That's not what I'm asking.
I'll think about it. But no promises.
Marvelous. The gentleman you seek is named Asterion. Lovely fellow, quite harmless. I'll send a package to your domicile that contains directions on the key you'll need to reach the reliquary.
I said no promises.
What fun! I'm going to fucking kill you.
Well, if you decide
Oh my
to go
God.
Grace, you'll still need all those things. Say hello to darling Hecate on my behalf, will you?
Holy shit! Oh my god! Let's go talk to Apollo first. Hey, buddy. Oh my fucking god. I lost my mind. Hey, bud. Doing okay?
Grace, you're back. That's good. I was just...
He smiles when he sees me now!
Harder than my voice hears a friendly vampire.
about to call you.
God damn it!
He means he wants me to call you because Paul here still hasn't figured out how to use a phone.
That's not true. I know how, I just don't like them. They're confusing. Anyhow, I've been contemplating our list of suspects, and I think Pan is someone we need to consider.
I disagree.
Why Pan? I thought you'd rejected him as a
suspect.
suspect.
Yeah, he's a boomer.
Persephone did.
Grandpa!
But I've had time to think it over. Pan is a schemer, a traitor in favors. He always has been. His sudden appearance in all this cannot be coincidental.
You think he could have killed Calliope after all?
Perhaps. Or he knows who did and is trying to turn it to his benefit. He always knows more than he pretends.
Wait. You don't like phones?
I just don't like talking to people I can't see.
No, it's the ringtones. They scare the crap out of him. I kid you not.
I'm not frightened.
There's a couple
Any
reasons.
child would be frightened. They're just very loud.
Yeah.
Can we return to the subject of Pan, please?
I actually went to see Pan.
As someone with a whole lot of trauma myself.
Such a great idea.
Spoke to him again. Already.
For the third time. He was at the underworld, too. He wants me to repay a favor by helping someone at a place called the Reliquary.
The Reliquary? Now, why would Pan send you there, of all places? I don't like the sound of that.
Uh-oh. Is it dangerous? Should I not go?
No.
Ratio
Perhaps it's
vile
best that
cunt.
you do, even if it's just to find out what he wants and why.
Okay.
Aphrodite is holding a party of sorts, one you should attend. She is closest to Pan. Indeed, she knows almost all the idols. If anyone is up to something, she's bound to know.
Uh-huh. Why can't you talk to her?
Aphrodite better than I do. Can't you talk to her?
Well, talking to Aphrodite isn't something anyone does with much success these days.
Well, if that's the case, what makes you think I'll get anywhere?
There's a standing invitation for the Muse to attend this party. Calliope never went, so Aphrodite will be thrilled to see you. Trust me. If I thought you couldn't get her to talk, I wouldn't suggest it.
Mm-hmm. What kind of party? Is it an
What do
orgy?
you mean by a party of sorts? I mean, I'm always down for a party, but...
It's more of a remembrance than a party, really. It's difficult to describe.
That's awfully vague, Apollo.
It's
It'll
a
be
wake.
easier to see for yourself. It's nothing you can't handle.
Okay, I'll go. Eventually.
Perfect. I will see you there.
Paul, you should see this. The names you wanted me to look up are getting weird results.
I don't doubt it. I was hoping you could...
Get over here!
No worries, Paul. I'll see you later.
Oh no. Okay. You have to go to Aphrodite's party. Let's go to the party first. Be there or be square, bitch.
Fancy party? Check. Bunch of strangers? Check. Grace totally not dressed for the occasion? Check.
Check.
Now, if only I knew what I was supposed to be doing here.
Grace, you made it.
Hey. Last ad for today. We're gonna just... Oh, hold on. I should send this to someone. There you go. My background character shadow shit. Yeah, it's pretty lady time. Chad, do you want to play more of this or on stream or no? Is my question. Would you rather go play it yourself? Alright. Sure thing, SpongeBob. Thank you. Okay, the stream because it can be played differently by others. Yeah, that's my train of thought currently. Kind of. Ah! Excuse me, I didn't mean the odd that hard. Yeah, I'm sleepy. I didn't sleep well last night. So, I mean, at this point, I don't know if I ever sleep well. So, you know, what's sleep? Nope, almost. Okay.
I'm so glad. I was beginning to wonder.
You didn't say this was a fancy party. I feel a little underdressed.
Yea, verily, he hath yeeted and can o'er the distant horizon. For real, for real.
Why is everyone so quiet? You'd think someone died.
That's what it's for!
I should have told you about this earlier. I've been putting it off.
You're cute when you worry.
You're cute when you're all angsty. You get this little crinkle in your forehead.
You might not think I'm so cute after I explain.
Yeah, no shit.
You don't have any of Calliope's memories, right? No deja vu recollections that aren't your own?
Should I have?
Not right away.
Why do I not have
you
Pat
won't
Pat?
remember anything. We
Pat
call
Pat?
it the veil. In time, the veil will start to lift, slowly at first, but eventually you'll remember almost everything Calliope did.
Yeah? What happens to me?
That's gotta be a lot of memories. She was, what, 1,000 years old?
Yeah.
More than that. Much more.
Then what happens to me in my piddly 20-something years? It can't be good.
Eventually, it's like a flood. It becomes difficult to separate what's you and what's them, and all who came before them.
That...
I'm learning this now? What are you talking about? It sounds like drowning.
It doesn't feel that way, I promise. You'll still be you, you'll just also be everyone else.
It sounds terrible. I don't even want to think about it.
I understand. Take some time to let it sink in. If you like, we can talk about it later.
Yes, please.
What does this have to do with the party?
Aphrodite hasn't been the same since we came to the New World. She has horrific memories of what she endured during the war. Passing on her eidolon is a way to forget, for a while. That's what this party is for.
So she's gonna die?
When you say she's gonna pass on her eidolon, you mean...
She's going to die, yes, and pass her soul on to a chosen successor.
In front of everyone?
We're here to help, Grace. To make it easier for Aphrodite to do what she feels she must. We're here to say goodbye. At least for a while.
Why does Appy... What? So she's done this before.
This isn't the first time Aphrodite's done this. She's held this kind of gathering before, right?
This is her fourth, I think. Perhaps fifth.
No.
So every time the veil, whatever you call it, when it starts to lift...
Aphrodite's memories return, and eventually it is too much. We gather to pay our respects and to honor the past. While she still remembers it.
Do you support what Aphrodite is doing here?
It's not my choice to make, Grace.
Yeah, but you must have an opinion.
I don't see a flicker,
Eventually
no.
you will remember what we experienced during the war. And eventually you will remember that what Aphrodite experienced was far worse. If this is the mercy she requires, I will not tell her she should not take it.
Wait. Calliope refused to come to these parties. That's what you said.
She refused on principle. Everything Calliope did was on principle. She believed Aphrodite was indulging her sadness, wallowing in it. She thought Aphrodite should try harder. It was a point of contention between them. Aphrodite will be grateful you're here. Trust me.
Get it.
Okay, so what did Aphrodite want Calliope to do? What did she want me to do?
Well, knowing Aphrodite, she'll want you to make a production of it all. She's not here just yet. Until she arrives, I suggest mingling.
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 Yeah.
Yes.
Talk to Eros. Or we can talk more if you like.
Oh, hey, Eros. Hi again.
Just try to relax, Grace.
Sure, yeah. Relax. That's what this party is for, right?
Yeah, it's totally for relaxing and not death. Hey, Eros. What's up?
Grace.
Hey, Eros. Nice to...
Wait, what? What?
Oh, okay.
What?
Aphrodite will be so happy you're here. It means so much, you have no idea.
What? Are you okay?
Are you okay? You seem a bit...
Every time she does this, I don't know how to handle it. I almost want to run upstairs and demand she stop. Remind her that this never works. Sorry, I shouldn't unload on you. It's been a bad week.
I wanna...
No, it's okay. It sounds like a bad situation.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know much about it, would you? I take care of Aphrodite. Ever since we came to the New World, I'm with her. Every single day. I'm there for the nightmares, the panic attacks, the days she doesn't even remember the war's over. And now I'm arranging her gathering again, so she can die again. And I'll watch it all again.
I'm always
Imagine if
really...
instead of a drama, they wrote this as a comedy. It would be downright satirical.
Very funny joke. I'm always really glad that my form of PTSD doesn't have nightmares. Like, it's not flashback. You're good, Jaeger. It's not flashback style PTSD. It just is not being able to handle things. And anyway,
Is there no other way? Does Aphrodite really need to...
To die? I've asked that so many times. She's tried magic, drugs, psychotherapy, meditation, everything we could possibly think of. For a while, she'll deny anything's wrong. It all seems fine, and I start to hope. Maybe this time will be different. Then the nightmares begin, and the memories return.
We're good.
More with each passing day until... I hate it, but I see her agony. I can't deny her this.
Is it okay if I ask what happened? I don't mean to pry, but I'm new. I really don't know.
I know, but it happened to Aphrodite, not me. It's not my story to tell.
Okay.
If it's as painful to Aphrodite as it sounds, asking her about it seems like the last thing I should do.
No, you're right. Don't do that. What happened is that Brother Ares happened.
Oh, no.
He missed out on the first world-spanning war, you see, so he was damned if he'd miss out on the next one. He found some jackbooted mortals, so full of themselves and their supremacy, and he told them about the idols. Then they came for us. Took us completely by surprise. Some they killed, but Aphrodite, her they captured.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Maybe I just don't understand, but... Isn't this... like, suicide?
Some of the idols have committed suicide. They let themselves die without passing on their eidolon.
What happens?
What you'd expect. They're gone. Forever. Mother says she can't do that. She won't. Not until she sees Hephaestus again, I suspect. Not that what's happening here is anything casual. She still has to die for a while.
Did she escape?
Aphrodite was captured, but she's here now. So she must have escaped.
She didn't. Do you know the name Hephaestus?
Yep.
Oh, wasn't he a smith of some kind? Giant hammer, lived in a mountain?
Some of that is mortal fancy, but yes. He was Aphrodite's husband, and he adored her beyond reason. When he found out the mortals were torturing her, he went mad. He was determined to save her.
Wait, they tortured her?
Nothing extreme, I'm told. They were too frightened, but they were also determined to wring every last secret out of her. So, who knows how long that fear would have lasted. Thus, Hephaestus made a deal.
With the, jackbooted guys.
No, with their enemies. That's what saved her.
Then this deal is how Aphrodite survived.
It's how we all survived. It's what brought us to the new world. Hephaestus saved us all. We never saw him again. That was the deal. He would leave, make their precious weapons, and never look back.
God!
Aphrodite never even got to say goodbye.
Fuck!
Because Aphrodite didn't even like Hephaestus when they were married. She seemed to resent every minute they were together. But now he's all she can think about.
You sound like you don't approve of what Aphrodite's doing.
What I want is for her to not hurt anymore. What I want is for this to end. She'll ask you to use your power as part of the celebration. Could you use it to inspire her?
I can't force anyone to do anything they don't want to, Eros.
That's not what I'm asking. I believe that deep down, she doesn't want to do this any longer. She must see it isn't working. She just needs the strength to try. Or I hope that's all she needs.
God damn. Fuck.
It's not up to me, Eros. I can't make that decision for her.
I know. Neither can I. I was only hoping Aphrodite could make that decision for herself.
Maybe not the time
if
Uzumaki.
she was inspired.
I appreciate it.
I don't know.
It's a lot to ask. I'll understand if you can't. All I want, one way or another, is to get through tonight.
Okay, buddy. God damn. No, you're good. I
know all these people, Grace.
Before we talk to Aphrodite,
as long as I can remember, I've known them.
I'm trying to think if I should.
Yet sometimes I feel like I don't know any of them at all. Or they me.
Yeah.
I spoke to Eros.
I'll probably finish the
He's
Aphrodite stuff
pretty
in there
broken
so I
up
can
over all
have
this.
a bit to myself.
Oh, poor Eros. Each new successor, his hopes rise up once more. And then he watches the new Aphrodite crumble. Piece by piece. Only to start all over again. It's so different from the olden days. Once he was the eternal disaster, and Aphrodite kept constant vigil over him.
Maybe he feels like he owes her.
I think he's followed her into a dark void, and somewhere, deep down, believes he deserves no better.
You don't enjoy these family gatherings, do you?
Are they family gatherings?
Ow!
Like the sort mortals have?
Ow!
You call each other sister and brother and mother.
Ow!
Well, yes, but...
And you've been together like 100 times longer than I lived with my family. All you're missing is a drunk uncle everyone has to apologize for.
Yeah.
That would be Pan.
Yeah.
But yes, I feel very much out of place.
I mean, I'm not gonna get into it.
You look like you're in physical pain just being here.
Oh, enjoying my discomfort, are you?
Of course, it humanizes you. Makes up for all the abs on display.
Yeah, I'm good. If I start, like, talking, I will not be good, but I am good.
Back out there.
Okay! Aphrodite. Shofatipa. Like, if I start bringing up my shit, I will not be good, basically. So we're just gonna get through this part.
My family. Having you all here, gathered once again to see me off, it moves me. More than I can say. My loves, my darlings, my dearest friends. And you. Oh, my dear sweet thing. I dare not hope that you, with all your troubles, might sing me to my sleep. Yet here you are. Yet here she is. Huh.
I was hoping we might have a chance to talk.
Oh, but we are talking, are we not?
I mean the two of us. In private.
And abandon my guests when I've just arrived. I have so many farewells to make.
Is this Grace, my lady? The new muse?
Oh, what manners I have. Grace, Grace, meet the lovely mortal woman who shall tonight become the new me.
Hi, my name's Venus, and yes, it really is Venus. Nice to meet you, Grace.
Hi. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, hi. Nice to meet you.
We'll both be new at this, huh? Maybe we could get together and compare notes if you,
Survive my trial?
Yeah. Lady Aphrodite told me. I shouldn't have brought that up. I'm sorry.
There will be so much time for you lovelies to speak later. Now, we must prepare for my departure.
Are you sure we can't talk first? I really need your help.
Yeah.
I know you do, my dear. I wish I could be there for you, but I'm afraid my time is up. But since
It's
you
really
showed
not.
such kindness in coming, I will ask Eros to make himself available to you afterwards. There's nothing I know that he does not. He is my son, my truest friend, my longest love.
Won't he be a little distracted?
Eros has been through this before, Grace.
God!
Be done.
Fuck! Fuck! Ah!
I have to admit, it's not clear what my part in all this is supposed to be.
How could it be? You've barely just arrived, darling girl. How did you even find out about it?
That would be my doing.
Hey, buddy.
Apollo! Oh, you've come after all.
You look remarkably well, cousin.
I've had a great deal of time to prepare. I assure you that would not be the case. As for you, Grace, have you gathered the true purpose of tonight's gathering?
Yeah.
If I had to guess, it's to remember. One last time before all your memories go away.
Each time the veil lifts, it leaves behind a little less. For me, old Olympus is long forgotten. The glory of Rome, a distant dream. I hope that one day the veil will lift, and what happened during the war will also slip into oblivion.
But it hasn't.
Thus, For now we honor the memory of what was. Lest tomorrow it be gone forever. Go, enjoy the gathering.
Fuck
Grace.
no, ma'am.
Tell me when you're ready to begin.
God. I. Hey, ma'am. Hey.
I want to apologize again, Grace. I really messed up. It looks like I'll be doing that a lot. Lady Aphrodite said I'm ready, but I don't know.
Stop with the wet mouth noises! Oh my fucking god.
Having second thoughts? If so, now's probably the time to mention it.
I would never do that to Lady Aphrodite. I'm just nervous.
That's understandable.
If I can ask, what does it feel like after it happens? Do you feel different?
I was terrified.
I was so scared at the time, I didn't know what to think. I had no idea who Calliope really was.
You didn't remember anything? About her? Who she was? She was just gone?
Yeah. Isn't that the point of all this?
Why do I feel like the veil is gonna lift and I'm gonna learn to murder that way? Sorry, I got slime on my mouse pad, so I was trying to get it off. How do you know Aphrodite?
How do you know Aphrodite exactly?
So I was working at this homeless shelter, right?
Of course you were.
A couple of years ago, and she came in with one of the older residents. And she was there in this, like, amazing dress. And she's sitting with this guy and really listening to him. Like, they were old friends or something. I just thought, what is someone like her doing in a place like this? So, I just went over and introduced myself.
That's it? Just like that?
Yeah. She came back to the shelter a few times, but by then, I guess she'd taken an interest in me instead.
Are you really okay with all this? You know what's gonna happen, right?
I saw a lot of people in crisis at the shelter. I knew something was wrong with Lady Aphrodite. She's in so much pain, Grace. She won't let you see how much. Eros called me one night desperate. She wouldn't stop screaming.
That's what I was thinking.
She didn't know where she was. She's a good person, Grace. A good soul. She deserves mercy.
I get that you want to help Aphrodite, but do you really want to be her? To be an idol?
At first I thought, wow, this is too good to be true. Who wouldn't want to be a god?
Yep.
Later I realized they're not all powerful. They don't know everything.
Yep.
They're lost. Do I want to be that? Will I be that when the memories return? I don't know.
So why go through with it?
Because Lady Aphrodite needs me. Maybe, just maybe, if I'm added into the mix of all the people she's been, maybe things will be different.
You should have asked about the previous people. Hey, Apollo. You good there, buddy? You good there, bud? How you doing there, bud? Hey, bud. Hey, how you doing? Again.
Back again.
I don't think I'll have a chance to talk to Aphrodite. Not before, you know.
I was hoping she might have spared a moment.
What should I do?
You have two choices, Grace. Either you do as she asks and sing her to her rest.
At which point Venus won't have Aphrodite's memories yet.
Or you somehow convince her to remain with us and hope she's grateful.
And
She
doesn't
won't be.
regret it. Or get angry at me for ruining
She
her
will.
party.
Do what you feel is right. It's a risk either way.
I understand
Have you spoken with Venus?
But I'm still
She
me at
seems
this point.
really-
Nice, earnest, a genuinely good person.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's not an accident. Ever since the war, Aphrodite has sought out the kindest, the most innocent souls.
So it's not gonna do a thing.
She chooses them because she believes that over time, it might make her a better person.
So she's using her.
A more worthy person.
She's
Wouldn't it be better
literally.
if she chose people who were, I don't know, more resilient.
I suppose that depends on your definition of strength, Grace.
I should get back out there.
Yeah. God damn it. Okay. Is that it? Is that all there is with him? Why do I still have more Apollo?
Back again.
I should get back out there.
Okay, no. Alright! Shit!
I have tried so hard, fought for so long, but in the end,
Doesn't
I
even
must
matter.
bid you all farewell once again. But before I go, I would like us all to remember the sacrifices that brought us here to this strange new world. This time, it is with the help of our lovely muse that we shall be guided. We let them rise. We let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong.
No!
Wrong. Since the beginning we were hidden. We held court from up above. 'Twas the golden age of reason, and I the queen of love. But a plague of hate was spreading, and there were vultures standing by. Before we fell to our knees begging, we fell from the sky. We let them rise, we let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong. We were wrong. We sought shelter from the shadows, but were soon ripped from the dark. Those mortal souls that ended us were jealous from the start. They hunted me for power to fuel their psychopathic cause. And once they fell before me and worshipped all I was, they chased me down and threw me in a cage, held me prisoner for so long. I thought I'd win their hearts again. I was wrong. I was wrong.
She got out.
I see you have the power. It's a poisonous reward. My virtues only scorn me when I was once adored. Loved by every mortal, then ripped from paradise. No one suffered greater till he made his sacrifice.
Sorry.
The man that I ignored saved me when I fell. Yes, the husband I abhorred rescued me from hell. I thought it was a joke when it was said to me. He struck a deal with our enemy's enemy. Made a secret weapon so my captors let me go. He gave up his freedom, leaving just a memory. And this love I'll never know is what he gave to me.
I can see everything, it's interesting why you feel so blue. Because of the horror show from long ago, there ain't no getting through. A husband who sacrificed and paid the price for you to be free. Wherever he is right now, you'd think somehow.
Show me your
Excuse me,
emotions, not
sorry.
tell me your
I'm on a
trauma.
roll. I don't pretend
Gotcha.
to know the mind of a god. That's something.
Well, isn't the whole iPhone, isn't the whole thing is that this is a remembrance, and so they're supposed to be recalling everything? Like, that's the whole point? Like, it's a bad point, but like, that's the point. Maybe that's just me.
I never thought I'd say I'm not the only one here who wants to know. Is leaving now the only way to go?
Like I said, I don't think it's good.
Who are you? Thank you for sharing, little one. You're 80 years overdue. Now take your seat, you've had your fun. I think you'll find I'm a god.
Yeah. It's not needed. It feels implied that, like,
this ceremony is the only way to go.
Mother, understand, we've been here before, and you deserve more. It will never end. And what you do now will happen again. At the drop of a hat, you know I'll always be here to take care. But nobody asked if I wanted to be constantly here in the event you may slip, and remember the love that we have.
That's what I wanna know. Is leaving your family the only way to go?
Does that even make sense?
Sounds like it should, right?
ah, she's being toxic as shit.
I'm stunned by the arrogance, but eloquence sparks something in me. If you honestly can promise me all the help I need, I'll be the kind of a
Yep.
God you'll worship and adore like before. Thank you, Venus, a brilliant cameo.
And together we will face it, 'cause forgetting won't erase it. Moving on's the only way to go. The only way to go.
If I had done less romantic stuff with him and did more romantic stuff with, like, Pan, would Pan be here with me? I'm curious.
Mother, is it true? You've chosen to
live. I have chosen to live.
It does.
I'm so sorry, Venus. I made you so many promises, dearest, and I won't be able to keep them.
My lady, all I ever wanted was for you to be happy. If this is your wish, I'll be with you at every step.
I as well. Always.
I hope none of us regret this choice in the days to come.
You can always do it again later.
It has to be better than doing the same thing over and over.
Does it? It could also be far worse.
Don't talk like that, Mother. We can fight this.
I'm so very tired, my loves, but I will. I'll try. Now then, Grace. You needed my help. No doubt regarding Calliope's death.
Have you any suspicions as to who might be responsible?
I have theories.
For starters, it has to be one of the idols.
Oh? What makes you think that?
It had to be someone who knew Calliope and wanted her gone, with enough knowledge and power to
listen,
fuel
trauma for
Chorus.
trauma.
They didn't plan for Calliope to get away. I was an accident. They covered up everything else so well.
That's very clever. You may be right.
That's who Aphrodite was going to become, but we stopped her. Wait, what?
Wait, hold the phone. That chick who turns people into stone?
Yeah, that's the one.
She works for Athena as a watcher.
Of course she does!
Everywhere, lurking in the shadows. If you look anywhere, Grace, start with her.
Come now, Mother. It's time you rested. It's been a long night.
If I don't, I suppose you'll both gang up on me again. Very well.
So, did they have anything helpful?
Maybe. What do you know about Medusa?
I know she's dangerous, but she does Athena's bidding.
How sure are you of that?
I'm not sure of anything any longer.
Fair.
You aren't thinking of seeking her out, I hope.
I have to. How else will I find out what she knows?
You need to be careful, Grace. Medusa is not to be toyed with. Athena employs her as a spy master, a hound to do her bidding, a vicious hound at that. Athena's not likely to tell.
Yeah, it was very unnecessary to give
can't say for
Hephaestus the nukes. I don't know. It's a whole thing.
Are you all right, Grace? You seem troubled.
What you said earlier about Calliope's memories coming back.
That wasn't how I wanted you to find out. I'm sorry.
He looks like he smokes a blunt every morning with a cup of coffee.
You've had some time to digest.
Which, like, God, I wish that were me.
Thanks.
You really are amazing, you know that?
Oh.
Every hurdle, every piece of unpleasant news,
You can't just say that.
Keep on going.
You can't just say
I
that.
don't know how you do it.
I am amazing.
Oh, you know, the usual.
I am amazing. Fuck you.
Youth, supernatural resolve. I got it all.
So it seems.
Peach,
I just
100%.
wish I could see the world through your eyes. Next to you, I feel very old.
I mean, I figured out.
Is it really that bad? Being a literal god, young and hunky forever?
No, it's not that. There are good things, yes, but they come with the not-so-good things as well.
Such as?
Such as having the gift of prophecy.
Yeah.
And never being able to act on what you see. I tried, and it only made things worse. So instead, I tried to not want to try, and that's still not better.
Yeah. He's trying his best to just be happy, and the things he has as a god refuse to let him be happy. I did forget what I was saying before this.
How about you come with me sometime?
Oh, he did flick out of the
Show you
screen.
world I see.
Interesting.
A tempting offer.
Sounds kind of corny, huh?
It really doesn't. I would love that. Can we go now?
Oh.
Hey, I'm game if you are.
Wait! You can't just like basically let me pick my romance and then break into a fucking song. on! God damn it!
There's so much to like if you open your eyes. If you try to search for the light, you might be surprised. No, it's not hard to find. The courage you need to be joyful is something you build over time. No matter what I do, the answer's in you. That I will be here for the ride. Yes, I will be here for the ride.
I mean, the problem is I can't romance the character I was wanting to romance, which is Hermes.
For a minute, though it's more than I feel I deserve. It could grow on me, this world that you see. Yet I've been alive for too long. 1,000 years of learning about what could go wrong. I'm tired of being wrong.
If it all went wrong, and it could go wrong, still better to lose than to never open up. That's the one thing I wanna get across. The courage you need to be.
I like how everybody else is just gone.
Something I'll come help you find. No matter what I do, the answer's in you.
Answers in me. Courage you need to be joyful. It's something you build over time. No matter what I do, the answer's in you. I will be here for the ride.
Okay, you did not need to have him at that high of a note. God damn it. That was really cute. Did that make up for, like, triggering my PTSD and trauma? No. But was pretty cute. Gotta admit. Gotta admit, it's pretty cute. Okay, so I'm gonna send y'all out. I'm gonna send y'all off. We're gonna go raid Moon. It's their last day of their stimathon. They have 420 left. I'll have a good one. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing. I might play more of this, I might not. It's very, very good. But it is getting to me in ways that I don't like being on stream. That's all. I'll talk to you later. Y'all have a good one. And y'all go be nice to Moon. DeerBits! Ha! Just fucking rotate on him. Just rotate on him. Just fucking breakdance on him. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Just. Y'all have a good one. Goodbye, chat. Goodbye.